Well, I guess I missed that fucking train.
This is crazy because this is the slowest train ever, dude. There's
I didn't even
like
know it was
literally
moving.
10 seconds where we're all looking at each other like,
I feel like we just. I feel like we're all interviewing for the same job, and we're just
no.
waiting
I
in
feel
the
like we
waiting
all,
room.
I feel like we all fucked the same girl and she just walked in. We're just like,
You don't say anything. You know what I mean? You keep it to yourself. In some families, she didn't know what to do, and then later on, she was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna come out with this," because this is what happened. I'm the world ending, and fuck it.
Hey, everybody. Raul here from the Nobody's Happy podcast. The podcast makes you tingle. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. It's Raul from the Nobody's Happy podcast. The podcast for single mothers by single mothers. Pause for laughter. Hey, everybody. It's Raul from the Nobody's Happy podcast. Welcome to episode 23, I think, because I haven't been keeping up that well. You might be noticing that it's a very, very long podcast. You're not going to think that when I tell you how often I'm planning on doing them. No, it's a podcast, but it's basically a compilation of a bunch of podcasts that I'd been doing before I just completely. I don't know why I haven't been doing them. I've been doing them. I've had them. I've seen them, and I can't find it in me to just want to keep doing it if I can't do stand up. I think because I just wanted to do stand up so much that the podcasting was like it's just a thing that I work on while I do my thing. But now it's the only thing, and I'm having trouble, what do they say, accepting the new normal, if you will. I'm having a lot of trouble accepting that I have to just work on the podcast and can't do comedy. That's exactly how I felt. That's exactly how I felt when they canceled my week in Austin. I was supposed to be in Austin at the beginning of August. Man, I needed that money. I'm not going to lie. I needed that money. But the world is ending. So, wah, wah, wah. Oh, that sweet sound of laughter. I wish I could hear it again. But you'll be able to hear it here because, look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not very funny. Like, I can be funny in person, but I gotta get to know people really well. I can't like do it on a podcast. And I'll be honest with you. I get drunk and high about 90% of the times that I do this, just to get me through it. Because I'm not the biggest. I wasn't the biggest fan of podcasts, but now I'm starting to get around to it, and I think I just need some more time doing this to get better at it. But the good thing is I have some very hilarious friends that I did podcasts with. In fact, the very first clip, I think, that we're going to see, or how this is going to start, depending on how I edit it, is a podcast that I did with my friend George and Pat remotely. Pat was doing it remotely, but I got so drunk and high that they were having kind of trouble because it was the first time they were meeting, and they were kind of having trouble like getting on the same page because I was supposed to be the link between them, but the link between them was about 7 to 8 beers in and quite a few bowls. So as you can imagine, or as you've already seen, there was some confusion, but it was a lot of fun because my friends can keep talking and then they're really funny.
Who's the mayor of San Antonio?
Nyman?
Nuremberg.
Nuremberg.
Does that sound like a trial?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that?
took a phrase and cut one word out of it.
Dude, I feel like I'm talking to a sleepy 2-year-old right now. You're so fucking high.
What? I'm here.
Yeah. Are you high too, dude? Am I the
No,
only
I'm just
sober one on this?
naturally shy. Anthony's my last name.
Anyway, that's what I'm doing. That first podcast. Well, not the first podcast, but that's one of the recordings. Another one was Pat, Josh, Cabaza, George Anthony, and myself. Pat remotely. That one was really fun. We talked about some wild shit. Everything from politics to sex. Man, we talked about some shit.
She ever been to with a black girl, Pat?
There you go.
Yeah, I bet you they were fucking gorgeous, bro. Because you're like the white guy trophy. Got the jaw, the talk.
Dude, I went on one date with this black chick I worked with back in like 2002 or 2003. She was from Uganda. She was so hot.
Whoa.
We stopped. I mean, we worked together, and then we both got fired at the same time, and I just never saw her again after that.
Damn.
Yeah, but she had double D's. She was super skinny. She was like 5'8".
Oh, that's kind of tall, actually. Oh. Did you check?
Taller than your dad, but sure. But, I'm 6'1".
You don't know about these Texas-based kids, bro. I'm just saying, bro. We like 6'1", 6'2" out this bitch, bro. I was watching like the Late Show at the Comedy Cellar one time, and me and my buddy sat up front because we're idiots, you know. And fucking Big J Ogerson, the first thing he says, "Holy fuck, you guys are the two biggest Mexicans I've ever seen in my life. What are you guys, like 5'6", 5'7"?"
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, I've seen
So
some
what
big Mexicans, but every time I've seen a big Mexican, I feel like he's been a police officer.
Why? Why is that? Why?
I don't know. It's like they recruit him right out of the army or some shit. Like we need someone to speak Spanish and he can kick some ass.
The police chief goes up to him and slaps him in the ass to see if they're fit for duty.
He slaps him in the ass to make sure it's not two Mexicans standing on top of each other. All right. No, because it happened before. That's why.
We're just trying to make sure it doesn't happen again.
I mean, come on. If I see a guy with a big enough forehead, I slap that ass too. Make sure it's not two little people. And shit. Doesn't matter what race they are, right? I'm not saying you have a big forehead.
I'm definitely not gonna be able to say that. You know what? You're right. I should drive on. Maybe I should have enough time to edit in. Podcast with Edward, Josh Cabaza, Edward Hernandez, Josh Cabaza, and George Anthony and myself. It's full of a lot of Edward stories. Stories about him when he robbed a jewelry store. He's the guy that I actually made the joke about playing chess and 7 years in prison. He robbed a jewelry store. That's him. He's an actual guy, and he's an actual friend, and he's like super hilarious. And he's got like the most amazing, incredible stories you've ever heard about heists, robberies, raids, prison, being in prison, riots in prison. It's just crazy fights, just stabbing, the craziest things you ever heard. And dude is an amazing storyteller on top of having lived an incredibly interesting life. Also a veteran, you gotta he's a felon, but he's also a veteran. So he covered everything, man. He's lived an amazing life. And this is a podcast where it's the guys, George, Josh, accompanying me again, but also with Edward. I'm gonna try to see if I can get other comics too as well. Like definitely Abby, right? I guess Blair's not it's not coming out, right?
He'll do Skype.
Oh, he'll do Sky. Oh, yeah. We should do one with Blair too. Anyway, it's a bunch of comics here in San Antonio, and they're all like really really good comedians, man. I really love hanging out with them, and I love watching them because they're really fucking funny.
Yeah, like when she was like
Would you let
12 or
Harvey-
13.
If you knew that you could be
You
the
think it's
lead
a
in
white
a
thing?
movie,
Yeah.
if you could have been the lead in a badass movie, if Harvey Weinstein got to fondle you, would
What?
you do it?
No.
Nah.
It's the 1980s. So.
Are you like?
Well, then, yeah.
I knew it. See?
Wait, there's no social media? No one knows except me and him? Yeesh, I have to think about it at least. Dude.
Do you think I would have wrestled the geese if he was been posting that shit
Do you
afterwards?
really? Do you? You never told on this podcast what that was. You used to.
What was that thing that you were? He was telling you earlier. You were gonna say you were gonna.
I used to wrestle.
You were
the geese.
no. It was something else. The
so
story.
the raid.
Oh, when they raided my house.
Yeah,
6
dude.
in the morning, police at my door.
So what happened? Because I totally missed that until he said, "Man, like I can't wait to see hear the rest of that."
No, dude.
The raid.
We were talking because the mustache. They kind of raid like
Raid like
like-
mustache.
like a cop.
He's
Oh.
paranoid. He thinks I'm a cop. Bluebird.
Hey, we're still not sure, bro.
All right.
The jury's still out. Bro.
That one's good.
Bluebird movie.
Who's this dude? Yeah, no, but I had robbed that jewelry store. I'd robbed those jewelry stores, and so luckily,
Yeah.
I had hidden the jewelry at a different apartment. Some other dudes we knew, like, right below us, and
He just let you like
like we knew him. We was a friend of ours, and I just was like, "Hey, bro, can you hold this shit at
You
your
ever held
pad?"
a TV before?
Yeah, I was like, "Here, you hold
I got a
this."
TV one time. I
Yeah.
just held the TV.
Yeah, I was like, "Here, dude, can you just hang on to this?" And they were like, "Who?" And so early one morning, 7 in the morning, dude, boom, boom. I think they kicked it 3 times, dude. Because I remember just boom, boom, boom. On the third kick, the door flew open. Bam, bam, and I guess it hit the wall and came back in because it bam, bam, bam. You could hear it hit.
Yeah.
And all these footsteps, and they were yelling, Bear County Sheriff's Department, and you could just
Was that that house that you used to?
No,
live
it was
at?
an apartment that I had.
Oh,
That one, it's called Vance Jackson.
The Bronco Apartments.
No, it used to be the Bluffs. I think it's called the Enclave now.
Oh, okay.
And so it was on the 2nd floor, so all the balcony was shaking and shit because there was a bunch of cops running the whole stairwell, shaking and shit.
Yeah.
And then they ran down the hallway, and they went to our bedroom, and they kicked the bedroom door, and that one went bam, bam, bam. Like, I guess they kicked it like twice, and that one opened up, bam. And I was married at the time, and my wife had run to the restroom, but she had just told me like the night before, 2 nights before, she said, "Man, I keep having dreams that the cops are coming in the house."
Jeez.
And I had given her the most expensive ring from the jewelry robbery. I had given her that one.
Like the good husband you are.
Of course, dude. And so she would put all of that ring and all her other rings. And that's when, I don't know if you remember swing rings. This was the 90s. Swing rings were a thing, and they're those little rings that would swing around. So she had a few of those. And
Yeah.
And then she,
Swing rings.
Swing rings, bro.
swing
Now they're
rings. So-
called fidgets. Fidget spinners.
Exactly. It was just
Oh,
a
yeah.
little- And so she would put them by the sink at night. She said, I'm gonna throw them in the toilet and flush it. And I was like, man, flush it. Shut up. And then bam, they're kicking in the door. And by the time they kicked in the bedroom door, I sat up in bed and she was already in the restroom flushing the toilet.
Wow.
And they said she's flushing it, and they ran right to the restroom. And they grabbed her by the hair and pulled her out. And that's when I jumped up and I was like, "Hey, motherfuckers!" And they grabbed me by my hair. And they slammed me on the ground, quick, bam, and stuck a gun in my head, dude, and just stuck me on the floor. And my son was a baby at the time. He was only like 8 or 9 months. And he was sleeping on the bed between us. And I was like, "Hey, man, there's a baby on the bed." And they started yelling, "There's a baby in there. There's a baby in here." And so they they chilled out and they pulled us out into the living room. And they were like, I was like, fuck, man, we're fucked. And they said, all right, man, you want to tell us where the drugs are at? And I was like, drugs? I was like, there's no drugs here. And they were like, you can tell us we're going to bring in the dogs. And I was like, man, fuck you. Fuck your dogs. Fuck you, your mama. I'm bringing the fucking dog. They said, all right, sit there and shut up. And they fucking...
You didn't ask to see a warrant or anything?
Oh, they had a warrant. They had all that. You know, they knew our names. They had everything. And they brought in the dogs, and they started tearing up the apartment.
Fuck.
And my roommate, I had a roommate, and we had taken over the apartment from his dad, and him and his dad had the same name. So they found an old fucking Time Warner cable box in the outside storage that his dad had and never turned in. And I guess we put cable in my name or whatever we did for cable at the time. Well, they found that box in the storage said that box was never turned in and it was reported stolen.
Oh my God.
So they charged him, my roommate, with possession of stolen property.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
And then they said the dog was sniffing on an empty plastic baggie in my roommate's bedroom, and there was probably marijuana residue that they could see, little something. So they said charge him with paraphernalia. And so
What's that? It's a misdemeanor, right?
he had 2 misdemeanors in. And then they said start running serial numbers on all their stuff, electronics. And so on my VCR in the living room, they said that I had scratched there was a 1 on the serial number that I had scratched a little mark on it to turn it into a 4.
Oh shit.
So that I had turned the 1 into a 4, and they charged me and my roommate with altering serial numbers on my own VCR.
Did they go to your pillow and say, look, he tore off the tag on his pillow too?
They tried to, dude.
5 years imprisonment, maximum fine $10,000.
So they're
Jesus, man.
and yeah, they're just making shit up. And then but I thought they were there for us robbing the jewelry store. So I was happy than a motherfucker, right?
Oh shit.
Ooh, you thought it was something else.
So then they were like, all right, you know what? Start taking all of his stuff. We'll run the numbers when we get to and see if anything comes back stolen. So they started taking all my shit. But my buddy was there, and he was on the run. He already had a warrant for robbing the jewelry stores.
Oh shit.
But apparently it was 2 different departments, and they didn't communicate.
Because the city and the county
it was Bear County, yeah. Because like I said, they came running in yelling Bear County Sheriff's Department. So my buddy who had robbed the jewelry store already had a warrant for it. Happened to just stay at my house that night because he was just staying wherever. And boom, they kick in the door, and they were like, hey, we don't know who you are, but you're going to jail for hanging out with these fucking pieces of shit.
Fuck, man.
And then they let my wife call her mom to come get her, and because of the kids, and they said, we're going to let you go too. If y'all want to give him a ride home, that's up to y'all. But they took him down to their car, and they made him put his hands on the hood of one of the cop cars and said, we're going to pull your prints later on. If you're not who you say you are, we're going to come back and get you. And he's like, oh yeah, whatever. Because he gave him some fake name. I said we had a party, and someone had left him behind.
Yeah.
And he was going to get a ride the next day, and he just happened to be here.
Yeah.
And so, because he was giving him all this fake information, I didn't know what he was going to tell him because he had a warrant.
Yeah.
And so
Barnaby Jones.
yeah, so they're putting me and my roommate.
Guess but B.
Arnaby.
I think it's an O.
They're putting me and my roommate in the cop car he's got 3 misdemeanors and I have 1 that they're charging us with.
Yeah.
And then a cop comes running out the door. Stop him. We found the drugs. And I was like, what? I'm looking at my roommate like, what the fuck did they find?
Jesus.
And they said, Mr. Quintero, pull him out of the car.
Wait, so they know his name?
Well, it was us.
Or whatever his name was?
No, not that guy.
Okay.
This was my roommate.
Oh shit.
And they were like, he had the drugs in his room. We were like, what? And they found 2 hits of acid in his wallet.
Ah, shit.
And they acted like they hit the jackpot, bro, because they had nothing. They had nothing, bro.
They're taking pictures by her and shit.
Yeah, they were like, on their tongue.
They got the 2 pieces of acid right here.
So they found 2 hits of acid. They got his wallet and just went through it. And he goes, dude, I had 2 hits I forgot about, dude.
Damn.
And so they pulled him out. He was like,
is that a felony?
Yeah, acid's a felony. So they pulled him out.
I mean, like they gotta test it.
And he's like, it was acid, but he was like, fuck you, man, that shit ain't mine. They're like, get him out. They pulled him out of the car, started roughing him up, and they're like, get him out of here. So they took me. I've got the 1 felony. They're beating up my boy. And then they take me to jail, and I'm
just cooperate, bro.
Yeah. It was a misdemeanor. So I get right out. I come back, and I'm cleaning up the apartment. In his room, I find a hit of acid on the floor.
Yeah, the coronavirus thing. Take it easy, everybody. Again, just playing around. All right. Don't have to take that seriously. I actually, I like to appease both sides. I like to remain optimistic that this is going to pass one day, and I wear my mask. So, yeah, I try to treat everybody, according to how they want. They want to high five me. Probably not, but if I know you, I'll high five you. Is that vape that just walked into my shot?
I'll get him out of here, sir.
I'm talking. I just see like the staff here at the studio is very immature.
At FMCW Studios.
At FMCW Studio. The staff at MCW Studio. I'm going to have to talk to the goddamn manager after. Somebody call him up. Wake him up. Tell him to come down here. Yeah. So, I don't know. Obviously, like I said, half the time I'm pretty loaded when I do these things, so I don't even know what the fuck I said, So if I say something outrageous, just give me a break, dude. I'm wasted and I'm just trying to talk shit, It's comedy, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to sell you insurance, All right, now that I talk to you like a child, let me try to make you laugh. Drugs. I think I've already addressed that.
What's the prevention? Man, put a little soap on your hands. You'll be all right.
Yeah, it's like trying to get people to all right, don't freak out, but we're gonna slowly start exposing ourselves to this thing.
I think if this shit would have happened in the 1950s, they would have never locked shit down. They were like, yeah, some people are dying. Yeah, but we just won a war, so who cares? This is just another example of how soft America's gotten.
It's true.
Yeah,
but that was before civil rights, I don't know. I'm just saying. The 1950s, there's a lot of shit that wasn't right back then. I don't know.
Once they told the defensive backs that they couldn't level a receiver coming across the middle, America lost the war on terror.
that was the nail.
I've done them. I don't do the hard ones anymore. But you know what? Sometimes you need to have a drink, man. Sometimes you need to have a smoke. And sometimes you need to have a smoke. That's what I do. I do all those three. And I like them because it make me feel good and they make me tolerate other people, especially my friends. And I love them. Doom, doo, 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 doom. My girlfriend says that that the podcasting is the way we bond, because we're afraid to just tell each other that that our shirt is cute.
That is the most girl way to say that. I mean, it would be anything. If we all worked at, Lowe's and we're into our gardens and being like, this is, like I'm going to get a new barbecue bit too right here in the garden. It's, same thing. I liked her opinion when she said, not that I don't like her opinion now, but that, that it would basically, it's like Dungeons and Dragons. That made so much sense to me. It made George feel horrible.
That's the one. You know what? That's the one that really, because now that I think about it, she's always trashing what I do.
You have an emotional abuser. That's what you have.
No, I'm kidding. Abuser. She's a very lovely and supportive, beautiful lady. But you know what? I think it's true. No, it's not that it's true, but when she said it, it definitely I was like, what? No. Let me grab my stuff, though. And then I brought all my little things that I always bring in my little baggie. Anyway, there's some truth, but that's not. It's like everything else, like with politics. It's not just one thing. It's not just one side. It's stuff that I refuse to read about. And unfortunately, that's just the way See, this is why I love the podcast Willful Ignorance, because I remember when we used to do that when we first started, like back, like what, 7, 8 years ago? Something outrageous like that. Almost a decade ago. It's been 10 years.
Bootleg podcast.
The Bootleg Podcast. That's right. We used to call it the Bootleg Podcast. It was us three. It was George, Josh, and myself. And we used to just get really, really hammered. Like, this is when I was in my 20s. I could drink forever. And I would just drink all night, smoke cigarettes. We'd do like 3 segments, each like an hour and a half long or something stupid like that. It's crazy, right?
Half the podcast would get lost.
Half the
Or
yeah.
not go through, and it sounded like shit. They're still on YouTube.
Really?
If you put Bootleg Podcast and Raul Sanchez, there's some episodes that'll come up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? Well, I hope people look at that retrospectively and think, wow, look at him. Back before he was a billionaire. Andy, back before you fucked my wife. Wait, that would have assumed that I'm no longer with my girl. Never mind. What can I say? Fame broke us apart, babe.
Bathroom across the street, right?
As you were
went
saying,
up
You
to
said that
him.
to her? Wow, you're getting old, dude.
he said it
Yeah, I said
at.
that to him. Here's the thing, and I was trying to look out for him because if you piss in a park and you get busted, you're a sex offender.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because there's kids playing in the park. You can't piss in a park and not get, and you get that's exposing yourself in a park where there's children around. You're
Yeah.
gonna be a sex offender
You know
for
what
the
you-
rest of your life.
You know what you can't do either? You can't watch women piss in the park either.
That's what I was gonna
You
say.
can, actually,
I was like,
you can. I should have filmed them. I should have just filmed them and be like, listen, this is part of my fetish, and you got no right to privacy when you're in the park.
Listen. I was sitting there feeding the pigeons, and this 22-year-old nothing came over, pisses in the bush. I told her to stop repeatedly, but if you check out these pictures on my phone, you can see she didn't stop, officer. How old is she again?
I don't care how old she was.
Hey, you should.
Do you like young chicks or you like women with a little bit of history?
I don't like them over 30 anymore. I
Fuck
think they're just a
you.
little too, maybe I should shut my mouth up right now, but
they want marriage.
yeah, they're I don't know, man.
God,
They're-
you've had a buffet your whole life. This is what happens.
Psychologically, women at 30 are just like, they're spiritually broken usually by that time.
Really? What does that mean, spiritually broken? To you?
Like just because I'm talking about New York women, right? Like working in New York, living in New York. So you live in here 10 years, unmarried, doing it alone. You already got a dog. You probably already had a dog for 5, and it hasn't helped much. So, you know, I don't
You're
know.
going with like evolutionary biology?
Yeah, I think it's just a stress. I think being a woman in New York is very stressful. You know, I mean, definitely, you know, because you got getting catcalled if you're attractive.
if you're attractive, if you're not, then fucking that's good for you.
Jesus, dude.
Gotta be qualified.
I have a strong feeling you said no to women before that wanted to mess around with you. Like you've been like,
Yes,
no,
I
I can't. You're ugly or something. Or...
I never said it like that.
But you thought it.
I've also made out with chicks that I was like, please stop kissing me. Like,
Ugh.
I don't know how to handle this situation.
Your breath stinks.
No, you're not attractive. I don't know how to tell you I'm not attracted to you and you're taking advantage of me.
Just tell her, hey,
God.
She smells like cigarettes.
you're not my. I'm sorry, my cold sore is coming back.
Have you ever made out with a girl that you were not attracted to?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
all the time.
No, I've usually been hammered. Even if she wasn't, I
you
probably was
married?
too hammered to know.
Yeah, we got to play wingman.
Yeah.
If you play wingman, sometimes you know you come up and
No, I never done that.
never played wingman ever.
No.
You gotta be a good friend, man.
Yeah, I've played wingman before.
You never heard that take one for the team would sound so fucked up. To say take one for the
It's
team.
not the face you fuck. It's the fuck you face. Never heard that before?
That's a T-shirt.
That means she is about 6'2", 300 pounds. Has a big old mustache.
Tattoo on some girl's ass.
She has a tattoo in the middle of her chest for no reason at all. She's not spiritual or anything. And it's just a beefy bison back bitch.
Bison back.
Hey, your buddy's talking to her
What
friend.
is a beastie bison back bitch?
I heard it on I heard it on
Try saying that 3 times fast, motherfucker.
Watch out! Watch out!
that was so
Josh.
fucking slow motion. You're like, watch out, watch out. It took like 5 minutes to get to me. I had no depth perception. I was like, what the fuck is coming?
God damn, this unprofessionalism. God damn it.
Josh knocked over. He kicked the thing over. I mean,
Trying to run a professional podcast here.
I know. I heard it on Cardi B's Instagram. She was like, I know y'all bison back bitches. I was like, oh my God, that's fucking perfect, dude. That is beautiful.
Carly B.
Cardi B.
Cardi
Alright.
B.
Cardi B, baby. Yeah, man. I mean,
that sounds Canadian. Bison back bitches.
beastly bison back bitch.
You had a beastly to it.
Beast.
Sounds like a Chili's appetizer.
Yeah, I'll take the bison back bitches. you want to split some bison back bitches?
I want my bison back.
Fat bison back bitches. That's my favorite.
So, Pat, what's gonna be your weapon of choice for when the apocalypse happens? There, like, are you ready to go?
God, we can't just have fun. You gotta bring them back to reality every fucking 2 seconds. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the reality is he's gonna have to kill some people.
I'm not killing. I'm gonna try to survive, like just in the woods somewhere or some shit. I don't know.
Would you be a gimp for a group of real men?
I'm going to be a group of what?
Zipper mask.
You're smaller than I am. What the fuck are you gonna be?
Size has nothing to do with it, dude. If you're fucking vicious, you're vicious,
Dude, you're
bro.
gonna fit in a suitcase.
It doesn't matter. You gotta get me in that motherfucker.
I'll
fucking kill you before you
With
can get
shit
it.
all over me.
I don't even know why I wrote this. Like, it's a lot of stuff I wrote this while I was high. Comedy during COVID. Oh yeah. I did. I had been doing comedy during this pandemic because there was some places opening up. Like I was able to go down to El Paso, here in San Antonio, and then and I was getting ready to go down to Austin. But then when that second, we were starting to get like, oh shit, it's dissipating, and all of a sudden people were like, no, everybody's dying again. Well, after that second time around, everybody got a little more squeamish, and yeah, here we are, man. God damn it, I should have gotten those. I feel like these are too big now. I feel like I look like an idiot. Hey, what is that? Oh, look at that. What is this?
I'm looking for bootleg podcast. George, I know, went back and deleted a bunch of stuff because
From YouTube?
Yeah, because he was embarrassed because I was showing him old stuff that he had put up that he forgot about. They was still on YouTube.
Oh yes, I remember I was here. Yeah, you told him, but there was skits, right?
Also, podcast, George.
Oh.
Anthony comedy. Let's see if that works. Yeah, let's see if they know who you are, George. There we go.
46 subscribers. Y'all show homie some love and go subscribe to those 46 sad ass subscribers.
Yeah, I think he took them off. It's not,
That was probably one. Yeah. I wonder if he listened to them or he just assumed they were going to be so filled with like outrageousness that he preemptively took it down. I am God, I can't wait for this thing to be over so that I can finally go out there and start doing comedy again. Like, not even like touring, because I do want to do that at one point. You know what would be my favorite thing, something that I would love to be able to do, Josh. is I want to be able to one day be able to just go, you know what? I'm just going to go to Dallas, and I know this little bar that has a room in the back. We're going to charge the door. They're going to let us just do it. The place keeps the, something like clandestine, not clandestine, but like, kind of like Doug Stanhope, we'll just go find a comic book store or, and just make a show out of that, and like a profitable one at that.
You can do that now.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But like, that's what I'm like, once this shit is like over completely, where we can have people, pack them into a place and just be like, but I mean, obviously I still would need to have,
why don't you
grow this thing a little more.
Why don't you do on the 18th, do a 20-person show at the Tiger?
Yeah, but I don't want people to like just come out to see me specifically. I mean, like, I want to work on stuff where people don't, so when people do want to see me, they see the finished product instead of me dicking around.
Well, then just do it where it's an RSVP. Nobody pays anything.
What do you mean RSVP?
You just have to.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I get you. Yeah,
Me, you, George, Edward.
And we're black. Yeah, you're right. But you know what? I was thinking about, regardless of whether we did anything to promote or promote it or whatever, I was thinking, why not do that show on the 18th anyway? I know it's like after the one that you wanted to to practice, but like still,
I felt so stupid right now because you looked. I was all.
Giving me bedroom eyes while you.
Did not mean to do that.
No, but yeah, maybe the 18th. We should do that show anyway at the Blind Tiger.
All right, we're gonna put
On
20
Friday.
RSVP tickets for September 18th. At
No,
the
I
Blind
mean,
Tiger.
whatever. Yeah, I guess at the Blind Tiger page.
Yeah, Blind Tiger page. It's free, and just you got to RSVP. We're gonna do all new shit. So if you don't laugh, who gives a shit?
And we're also gonna have a standby list because, God damn it, we're famous now. And God forbid, is that how many people you can fit down there? 20 people?
Safely. With
Safely.
6 feet apart because it fits 60. So you got to take that down to 20.
I wonder if people will come out. You think so?
Yeah, they came out in June. We did one show.
Yeah, hopefully by September 18th, everybody will be pretty frustrated enough where they'll be like, fuck it, I'm going out anyway. But
I think so because other countries are already going, like South Korea is having a big outbreak and other places having big outbreaks and they're having to shut down again. So I think people.
What?
I think people are like, holy shit, let's go out when it's light and then when it gets heavy. But that's why it gets heavy because people start going out. So it's not
are you
leaving
trying to convince people not to go out right now?
No, I'm telling you, it's going to be with us for the next couple years. So it's going to be.
You mean it's going to be like a tidal wave, in and out, in and out?
Yeah.
It can't because I don't see us going to like elbow to elbow until there's a vaccine or there's no more cases in a certain area, like a state. And like a state will be like, nobody else gets in, so we can go to the movies and fucking, and booty dance.
Yeah.
Grinding on each other.
It's gonna be like that till 2022.
What about all the people that got laid by going out to dancing and just grinding on people?
They're still getting laid because of apps.
I heard that's doing bad for us.
They what?
I heard that's doing bad for us. Like that's having a bad effect on us.
Mentally, we're just assuming that we're gonna have sex.
I don't know. I didn't bother. Like everything else, I just read the title, and I was like, "Yeah." I've been telling people for the longest time.
That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Stupid. What I'm waiting for is all these to get out of here. Put whoever you hate in there.
Because they had nothing. They had nothing, bro.
They're taking pictures by her and shit.
Yeah. Look at that on their tongue.
They got the 2 pieces of acid right here.
So they found 2 hits of acid. They got his wallet and just went through it. And he goes, dude, I had 2 hits I forgot about, dude.
Damn.
And so They put him out. He was like,
Is that a
bullshit.
felony?
Yeah, acid's a felony. So they pulled him out. And
I mean,
he's-
like they gotta test it.
and he's like,
Yeah.
it was acid, but he was like, fuck
have to.
you, man, that shit ain't mine. They're like, get him out. They pulled him out of the car, started roughing him up, and they're like, get him out of here. So they took me. I've got the one felon. They're beating up my boy, and then they take me to jail, and I'm
Just
bonded.
cooperate, bro.
Yeah. It was a misdemeanor. You know, so I get right out. I come back, and I'm cleaning up the apartment. In his room, I find a hit of acid on the floor. Either they dropped it, or anyway, when he went to court, they dismissed. When I went to court, they dismissed.
Yeah,
They
of
dismissed
course.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was just a fucking.
They were just mad. They're like, we're gonna fuck with you now.
Yeah, but that was my getting rated. So, and you know what? To this day, bro, when I'm asleep and I hear a loud blam noise, it shoots me right to them motherfuckers.
I think anybody does. I mean,
it's a PTSD thing, I guess. And I mean, it doesn't. I mean, I'm like, oh, I'm in this fear, like, you know. But when I hear that it shoots me right to that moment. Boom. Oh, that one. And when I was a kid, my dad got into a fight with the neighbor. They were drinking buddies, but the neighbor was probably like 10, 15 years younger.
Yeah.
And,
Oh shit.
And they passed out at the neighbor's house, and my dad went to wake him up and say, hey, I'm going home. And when he got up, he said, nobody ever wakes me up when I'm asleep. And pow, he started fucking fighting my dad, dude. And at 7 in the morning, at like 6, 7 in the morning, my dad ran to the back door, and we had been up at the old house, and we had a fold-out sofa, and we were kids, and we'd all watch Project Terror on fucking Friday or Saturday night. So we were all asleep on the sofa. My dad came banging on the fucking back door. But I just remember hearing that and jumping up and going, what the fuck is that? Because it stopped. And then it did it again. And then it stopped. And then I remember thinking, that's not for me. Someone else can get that door, right? And I was a kid, though. No one was yelling anything.
that's somebody else's dad. That's not my
banged on the
dad.
door. They didn't. And so I just laid back down, and then bam, 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 bam. And then my mom came down and opened the door and just started screaming, ah, what happened? There's blood everywhere. And oh shit. And we all sit up, and my dad's chin was bleeding. He had a beard, so you couldn't tell from where. He had a beard like that. But he had blood dripping all down. He had a t-shirt on, and there was blood all over the t-shirt.
Damn.
And he said, call 911. Jesse went crazy or some shit like that. And my sister started screaming and crying, and he yelled at me, go get the bat. And I was like, what bat? We didn't have a bat, dude.
We have a specific bat to get.
We never even had a bat. Like,
Here you go, Dad.
I asked her, Dad, can you buy some bat? We ain't buying you a bat now. You know how much a bat costs? And he was, go get the bat. And I was like, what bat? I don't go get it. And I was like, so I just fucking went and hid around the corner and shit. And I remember my brother is 7 years older than me. And he was like 17, so I must have been 10 years old at the time. So I was still a little kid. And my brother used to hang out with that neighbor. That neighbor was a cool dude. I guess he was just I guess he was probably doing.
Don't wake him up.
Shit.
Hothead?
Yeah, just don't wake him up. And so that he said, me and Jesse had a fight. I woke him up to tell him I was gonna go home, and he just started punching me, and he had a ring on, and he cut my chin. And then
shit.
the next thing you know, here comes that dude Jesse, and he walks up to David. He starts telling my dad, David, nobody ever wakes me up. David, nobody. My wife doesn't wake me up. No, everyone knows not to wake me up when I'm asleep. And my dad goes, Jesse, step on in. I want you to step on in the kitchen. Step on, because the kitchen is at the back door. Step on in. And he steps in. He goes, now I'm going to tell you something. You hit me in your house. Now I'm going to hit you in my house. And whack, dude. And they just stayed there listening to, really? And bop. He hits him, and they fucking fall on the ground. And my dad had him in a headlock, and he's punching him in the face.
Come into my kitchen.
and now my mom's screaming, my sister's crying, and my brother's standing over him, like not knowing what to do. And I'm in the den, like, oh shit, like what the fuck do I do? And
You killed the intruder.
my dad has him
Take
in
his
a
shoes,
headlock
take his
and is
shoes.
punching him, and the dude just had his hands around my dad's waist, and they stop, and he looks at my brother David and goes, David, you better get your dad away from me, or I'm gonna hurt him. And but my dad had him, was just punching him in the face, and my dad punched him a couple more times, and then he's like, get up. You know, they got up, and he went home, and probably within a month that dude moved out.
Oh shit.
And they lived in a duplex next door. You know, it was a duplex. People were always coming and going.
Scared. Right? Somebody beat me up in his house.
He woke me up, and I lost the fight.
He punched someone. Yeah, I made him bleed his own
And
blood.
so like that freaked me out. Like, and so
walked in his house.
those two things right there, that door kicking and that fucking raiding, like shoot me like, wow, what the fuck?
Jesus.
Is my dad fighting or am I getting raided? Like it's one of
That's dope to see your dad fight.
You know what? Some people tell me their dad fought all the time, but that's the only time, and it wasn't like a rowdy fight.
Yeah.
But he did fight. My dad did.
It was righteous though.
Well,
It
you
wasn't
think
like
he
bullshit.
made like
Yeah.
an official declaration of
Yeah.
war to him too.
Yeah.
Like it was very gentlemanly.
Told him it's gonna be a right. I'm gonna hit you with the right. I want to let you know.
It's gonna come right now.
He took off his glove and slapped him across the head.
Yeah.
Let's duel.
At noon we'll duel.
Pistols in my kitchen.
I like how you when Chavarria told you he had a job, right? And he was like, "I'm gonna get a Tesla and I'm gonna get an apartment." And you're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Be responsible, man. If I could go back in time and all that money from the jewelry store." Yeah, I thought he was gonna say I wouldn't rob the jewelry store, but instead he was just like, I would have saved that money, and I'm like, I would have been
I would
responsible.
have buried that shit
and saved
people
the money.
ask- the first thing people ask me after they know I robbed the
No,
jewelry store,
dude,
they're like, dude,
I would have went
you
to
bury that
fucking Kickapoo. I would have went to Vegas. Fucking.
I mean,
Caught right away.
yeah.
You don't.
To clean it.
Well, we went to South Padre.
Saw it in a movie.
We went. To, I mean, we went to South Padre and partied like we were in Vegas. We went because
Yeah.
we went to Matamoros, and that's when they had kidnapped
Oh,
that
shit.
dude. That's when the week they had kidnapped that dude, David Kilroy, in 91, or Brian Kilroy.
That was before my time.
I think it's, that dude.
I wasn't even alive in '91.
Then they kidnapped that college student, dude. They plucked him off the street, the cartel, and they sacrificed him to Santeria, and his picture was pasted all over the fucking poles. And we went. They snatched him up the first weekend, and the second weekend of spring break, we were down there, and that's when his picture was everywhere. And so when we were in Mexico, I was like, man,
Y'all still went.
everyone was there, dude. It was what you did back then. Still,
Well,
you know, you at 22, 23 years old, you're invincible too, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, stick close, you know?
You
And
play
blah,
the
blah, blah.
numbers.
They snatched that dude right off the street in a crowd, dude.
Damn.
Like he lagged behind just for a second, and bam, they grabbed him.
You must have bumped somebody.
Fuck.
The
No,
dudes were
they
driving
take him
around.
out.
No, they told the story.
Hey, how
they
are
caught
you?
him.
How had you been planning on like selling all that jewelry?
We had some dudes. Well, they were from Mexico. These people from Mexico. It was even like a couple. They were like a wealthy older couple, and
they were gonna pay for it.
They were paying. Like my buddy that was
Oh,
already
okay.
They
knocking
were
out jewelry
buying-
stores. They were They were professional fences. They were like, whatever you get, we'll buy for X amount. If you get Rolexes, we'll take them. Whatever the price, we'll give you this much on the dollar, and we take them back to Mexico. And we know wealthy people. They don't give a fuck where it's from. It's
Yeah.
not gonna get traced back over there.
Oh,
you know,
shit.
whatever. They know what they're doing. And
So it wasn't even for them. They were just like a middleman.
they
for,
were making
They were
money
in
off
the
of it. I'm
best-
sure they kept something here and there,
Yeah.
you know, but they kept cash is what they were keeping.
They were in the best position.
But when they said, yeah, we'll take this, we'll take that, and then we went and got almost $300,000 worth of shit, they went, oh fuck, like y'all were fucking serious, like y'all were gonna do that like next week, like you know. And so
We got it.
like right when we drove back from robbing the jewelry store, I'm talking like right when we got back into town, my friend, now that I think about it, he probably got us because we went. My friend who set up the whole thing and used some people. He goes, "There's one person I know over here wants to see some shit." So we pulled up to the house, and he said, "Let me take these 3." He took 3 Rolexes in. He goes in there and he comes back out and says, "He said, oh, give me 10,000 cash for all 3 of those right now," and we're like, "Go get it." And that was just a drop in the bucket. We hadn't even separated the jewelry yet.
Yeah.
He just grabbed 3 watches and went inside. We had 60, 70 watches, you know? And we were like, oh, shit, you ain't got $10,000 like that?
All profit, baby.
Yeah, go get it. So he went in there and came back out, but he might have said 15 and come back
Yeah.
and pocket
Yeah.
5 or something. Who knows? Now that I think about it, I'm like, that's sneaky mother.
Really, you could buy one for 3. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, we had some expensive ones and we had some cheap ones.
25,000, dude. This one alone's worth 20 grand, bro. 25,000, and you can get all 3.
But we knew what the price. We kind of calculated like trying to get 33 cents on the dollar.
I got you.
When you guys rob, you're like, no, but get all the price them out before you go.
Yeah, we
Make sure the tag's still on so we know.
dude. I even traded.
Nah, this one's like under.
Yeah. That's not how it went down. But I even traded a fucking cop. I traded a cop a fucking pistol for some jewelry.
Holy
shit.
shit, that's ballsy right there.
Yeah, man. I like those people fucking in on the game that I freaked out that were in on the game. Dude, people that own this dude on the car lot,
Yeah.
pawn shops, and everyone
Yeah.
wanted to get
Yeah.
a little piece of the action and make a buck.
Damn.
Yeah, but when the shit hit the fan, no one wanted to fucking
Nah, of course not. man.
be
Come on.
in, be the, anywhere close to being the big wig in that fucking pond, you know? Everyone was running for the hills, dude.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Well,
shit,
yeah.
I got
So okay, so if you would have saved the money, what would you have done with it? Would you be owning a business now?
I'd still be doing it. I mean, think about like if I had my part of it, which it was $268,000. So say what's that divided by 3? Say what, like $85,000?
Sure, I believe you.
Okay, so say I had $85,000 worth of jewelry.
But you won't sell it at the full price, though.
No, I'm not going to sell it. Say I got
50.
$30,000 for it.
Okay.
They say I got 30,000. If I started buried and took it, say now it's safe, and even waited, I could use 30 grand right now. And shit, I'd have my Jeep. No, I mean I might dump it into the fucking house.
You don't think
know?
though? You'd always like if you never got caught, you'd always have that fear of like always looking over your shoulder.
Of what? They don't know that I don't have it buried. I'm not looking over my motherfucking shoulder. They're not following me no more. It's fucking.
Oh no, not now. I'm not now. I'm saying the time that you served on there, the prison sentence. If you never got caught.
Oh, no, there's a statute of limitations, bro.
Oh really?
Yeah.
For robbery? Yeah.
Yeah. What's the statute of
I
limitations?
think it's like 15 years.
Is it? I thought it was like 5 years or some shit.
No, aggravated robbery? No, I wish it was 5 years.
Aggravated.
But I think it's like 15, dude, if I'm not mistaken. 15 or 16 years for aggravated robbery.
So if you didn't get caught, you'd still be able to say it on the podcast.
If I didn't get caught, yeah.
Yeah, but then you'd be snitching
No,
on
no,
everybody.
but okay, no, I don't know what the laws are for them getting their property back, though.
Oh,
That might
just
mean
like
they can't charge. They just can't charge me, but then they can come and charge me
civil.
with possession of stolen property.
Uh-huh.
That still was their property that they never. It's valuable. It didn't lose its value. It's not like it turned to dust. Oh,
Because sometimes I think like, man, I guess if I was partying with somebody famous, right, like Dave Chappelle,
You would have to do it, you think?
yeah,
I don't know.
or fuck it, or even if you guys offered 2 hours from now when it's dark. What should I say in between the transitions? Hey, everybody, keep it here for more laughter. Hey, everybody, you're watching Nobody's Happy. And then like a single tear just comes down. This is where a skit will eventually go. I gotta write little skits, right? Well,
I
little
think-
things that we can.
Well, I think it should be where, like, you bring them ahead of time, and I can pull up the videos like on here because I have one camera on you, and then I have one camera of you and the TV, so I'll be able to go into the segment, and then you just cut that in, and then also if you give me a set sound, you know what I mean, like stuff like. Look at this graph. Stupid stuff like that. I can edit all that stuff in. You know what I mean?
Oh my god!
It's a pretty big soundboard you can do it.
You know, I had to admit to I don't like that I've had to admit to people that I actually like Nickelback. There's some songs that I dig, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's fucking good. It makes me feel good inside sometimes.
Well, you know who's the new Nickelback now?
Who?
Red Hot Chili Peppers. People act like that's the new Nickelback. Doesn't that make you
No, because
furious?
Nickelback didn't get any respect. Like they were like on them from the beginning. Like
Right.
they were just like these guys, and the whole time I was like, I don't know what to tell you, man. This shit kind of got moving me a little bit.
But people started treating it. That was just that era because Creed got the same treatment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what?
And I've cried to Creed. I've cried.
Creed did get a bad rap, but eventually I found out that it was probably because the lead singer was kind of a douche.
Yeah, he was a drunk.
Yeah, and apparently he was like he was kind of a jerk.
Dick all out and shit, nigga.
You guys look like you've been coming at each other's faces.
All right, we're good.
Oh Jesus, Pat.
Have you ever tried that before?
I'm sorry for killing all the momentum on there.
No, we were talking about, Pat, like, what do you talk about when you're out with a stranger?
I don't know. I mean,
How do you get them to trust you?
How do you
I
gain
don't-
their confidence?
I don't know. What do you mean get them to trust me?
Do you wear
what
like
do you mean?
a wedding ring to be like, oh, someone trusts them, so I guess I can trust them, or like
No,
how
I
do
don't
you?
wear a wedding ring. I have been asked if I've been if I'm married or have kids.
How did you
before I
answer
go on
that?
dates.
Did you look away, and go no, or did you go no?
No, this is like via text. I'm like, are you married? I'm like,
Oh.
no, I'm married. You know. Usually that's just girls projecting their past, failures onto you when they ask those questions. Like,
You are a
you're
combination. You are a combination of all the failures of every person that they've dated. So they're gonna judge everything on that. So, like, if somebody cheated on them, they're gonna take that into the next relationship, and you're a cheater too. So,
I mean,
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah. It definitely explains the racial tensions we're having in the country right now, I guess.
What? It's
What is-
brutal.
what does you taking advantage of women have to do with our current
Just
political
that
climate?
mentality, just projecting the past experiences onto future experiences.
that's a little legitimate, though. You know what I mean? The racism and the killings, and well, I guess them getting cheated on is legitimate as well. But hey, I wasn't the one who did it, right? Again, with their best friend because it felt good.
I thought you did.
What? Cheat on every woman that I've ever dated before except my wife?
Do we really gotta talk about this? We really gotta talk about shit like this? Are you serious right now? We just got back together, bro. I'm telling you, I don't think you recorded me. I can't hear myself for shit.
You can't hear nothing?
Oh wait, okay.
There you go.
Now turn it up a little bit.
All right, it's gonna hurt your ears. Can you hear?
Yeah, okay.
Can you hear the snare?
I just want to be able to hear myself, and I can't. I'm coming in and out.
It's on you.
Is it blasting up? Is it blasting
Make
up?
sure
Is
your
the-
end is also plugged in.
It's plugged
dude.
in. I cannot keep doing this with you, dude.
I don't know. You're in.
All right.
I don't feel like
my
you're-
levels are going up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. What did that mean about you, dude? Don't fucking try to bring me into your fucking weird.
I was like, I don't know. You're in. I mean, I think you're in. I don't feel it.
And then I'm supposed to have an ego like, you would feel me. If I was- just keep digging this fucking deeper and deeper. Yep.
Ew. Yeah.
And I would get it worse, right? And I learned this from you. Like, who's gayer, taking it or the guy giving it? And it's the guy giving it because he got, you know,
got rock hard.
Hoard.
Oh man, I never thought of it like that. But that's pretty gross.
Yeah. So you're lucky to receive. Because that guy had to overcome a lot more than what you had.
Yeah, have you either one of you? I mean, I'm guessing Raul has because he's such a little guy. You guys been hit on by gay guys?
Yeah. I got a drink spot for me, too. It's fucking great.
It makes you feel like the pretty girl. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I feel
No,
wanted,
it makes
desired.
me feel like it makes me feel like the guy wants to suck my dick.
Yeah.
I don't get the-
Every time I've been hit on by a gay guy, it's mostly
Every
been
time?
by bigger gay guys, like bigger men than me, and it's made me very uncomfortable.
Wait a minute, Pat.
In
How
the sense
big
that,
are you?
like,
After a while,
like,
buddy.
I better get away from this person because they probably could just grab me.
After a while, you keep hanging out in them alleys. It's your fault.
Hey, you guys gotta get home. I gotta walk home.
I don't want to victim blame. But if you
It's
keep,
not my fault. Hey, I can wear whatever I want down those alleys. Okay.
no, dude, that hair's on fleek.
Hey,
Yeah.
Pat. You said bigger than you. How tall are you?
Yeah,
I'm 6'1", but I'm like 150 pounds.
Oh, okay.
that's
So I'm
why.
a skinny. I'm just a skinny dude. Like
Ah.
most guys 6'1" are like 200 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
the-
you're yeah.
So they think you're tight is what. That's why they.
Well, I am tight. I mean, obviously, it's never been used.
They think you're tight.
Don't look at me like that, you piece of shit.
Like we're all trying to be cute and shit, but you just take it to another level, dude. We're just trying to be weird, homophobic, jest, whatever, but you're just like, yeah.
Hey, you got to get into the mindset when you talk about it. You know what I mean? And what would I think? The reason for it? Wait, I got to pause that real quick.
I just don't.
Okay, go
I just don't think you know how to do that.
Oh my god.
That was that was a little too much. Like even I felt it. I was like, Jesus.
I can't go down that road with you. And he pointed at me. Right? Just like, you didn't see him, but he was like this. He was like, tight. I was like, Jesus. I got drinks a couple of times. I saw the bartender pour it though, and I was like, appreciate it, man. And he was like, yeah, and I was like, all right. I gotta go do this contest. We used to do comedy at this place called the Bonham in San Antonio. It's
It was a gay bar.
extremely like there was things in there I saw that no man should ever now.
It's not true. It was a classy joint.
They just people feel comfortable in their own environment, you know. I had never been around a bunch of people that just made out, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they're just people. They're free. It's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. I wasn't even uncomfortable that much, you know. But I got these drinks and I was like, cool, appreciate it, man. And he was like, all right. So like, I was like, I can't do this.
I get the same. The uncomfortableness is the same kind of uncomfortableness I get when like an unattractive girl tries to hit on me. You know what I mean? Like
What?
I'm not interested. I just don't know how to socially handle the situation. Like maturely.
gracefully, you mean?
You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
it's-
if a girl who's like you're not attracted to just hits on you.
No.
No.
I think it's a little different because you're talking about of a attractive girl hits on you compared to a man hits on you.
Yeah.
Well, no, the man.
Well,
You said he's
similarity
bigger.
Is I don't know how to handle this appropriately and maturely. Without
Shut
being,
somebody
like-
down. Shoot somebody down. Like
You flirt
yeah.
back. What's wrong with
I only
you?
know how to go hard. Fuck off.
Be
You know-
mean.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh,
terrible, Pat.
but you're on the spectrum or something, right?
I mean, I'm talking to you at fucking 11:15, right?
Yeah.
Those are facts. Yes.
Well, no, but you have to be.
You might be.
You have to be straightforward with it because, like you said, you're 6'1", but you're only 150.
Yeah.
So you're vulnerable. You know what I mean? Because you said it's a lot of bears that are like the ones
And these are
hitting
New
on
York Bears, man.
Yeah.
Well, you know what,
Arguably
there's
New York,
the most aggressive.
I've been selling beers in Central Park, right? And there's this gay guy keeps coming up to me, and he's like an
Aw.
old dude. He's short. He's probably our little size, but
Aw.
he keeps trying. He's blatantly hitting on me. Like I'm like, dude. Like I'm like, okay, cool, all right, okay.
But you got to
See you
think, man.
later.
Flirt back.
You got to think, man.
I'm not doing that.
No, but like make him uncomfortable.
You got to think though.
How do you make a gay guy uncomfortable?
Grab
by
his
flirting back with him?
hand.
Please
Grab
explain this
his,
to
grab
me.
his hand.
Talk about
take one
Jesus.
finger out and just pop it at the end. That'll make him uncomfortable.
That's not gonna make them uncomfortable at all. This is what you do. You go. Listen, my vagina is pretty dry right now. Start off with that, and they're gonna leave you alone.
No, you take
Yes.
the high
No,
road, the high
it's-
power road. You talk about Jesus.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And he's
That's
like,
not a bad idea.
dude, that saves me from a lot of like unnecessary conversation, bro.
Okay. You know what though? You know what? I went to church yesterday, and there was a gay couple in church, and I've never seen that before.
Whoa.
Really?
Did the church
Yeah.
burst into fucking flames? So then God's
I
cool
went-
with it,
so-
right?
So I went to. It's really hard to go to confession right now because of COVID shit. So I've been going to the city, and I went to confession early in the morning, and then I just looked for the closest Catholic church I could find, and there was one on 30 or 46th Street, right at 11 a.m. So I just went. I'd never been to this church before. It was definitely weird. I'd never seen, and they were definitely doing. It was a Catholic church, but they were doing it a bit differently than I've ever seen before. And then there was a gay couple in there holding hands and being very gay with each other.
Was it Orthodox?
Okay.
Well,
Maybe it's Eastern Orthodox if it was that different.
No.
No, I
It
think
was
they're more
Catholic. It was
strict.
definitely a Catholic church.
Pope Francis was like, man, they're cool though. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Pope Francis was like,
the Argentinian one.
haters gonna hate, man. Yeah. He was like, people gonna do what they gonna do. God's like, alright. Seriously though,
But it came down from him that it's cool now.
and he's the guy that everybody thinks is like close to, you know.
That guy right came right out of Genesis. Like, let there be sun.
Alright, dope. You know what I'm saying?
So did it?
I hope that's true. That'd be fucking dope. Was like, God, are we here? You know, he's like, man, shut up with all that shit, man. Who the fuck? Never saying like that. My life, square ass shit.
Hey, Pat, so is Trump going to save New York now that everybody's going to get their unemployment, maybe? Because last time I remember you thinking if they don't...
I don't think it matters. We're fucked.
But yeah, it was getting laughs the whole time about that, about having country songs done about 9/11 and what would they be like in about COVID.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was.
It should be on Fox
hot.
News if it was good, right?
I'm sure there's gonna be some.
Should be a dance.
Like the COVID two-step.
Hot rod COVID-19. We got an open round.
And
then you hear the like the boots.
coming hand.
Cover your mouth.
Deleting her 60,000 tweets
Oh, yeah.
and what's his name?
Why did she delete her 60,000 tweets?
Because she did about a bunch of pedophile jokes.
Christy Teigen?
60,000 pedophile.
No, I don't know if it's 60,000
Christy
pedophile
Teigen's a
jokes.
model, right?
Yes, dude.
Christy
No, I'm not.
Teigen's a model?
Go to videos.
She's not a
She used to
comedian,
be
right?
No, I think she's a DJ or something.
No, she used to be a
She's
model.
a model, right?
She used to be a model.
What's his?
She is.
Wife.
Wife.
Yeah, she
Whose
is.
wife?
John Legend.
Go to
John Legend.
John Legion.
go go to the ones with the two brains. Christy Teigen
Jean Legion.
to the right, fifth or
With
fourth.
Zahid.
Fifth. There you go. That one.
Get on with
602. That one. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Let's just scroll down. You
Scroll
know,
down. What does it say?
just pause it. We don't want to play it. So 4 likes, 12 dislikes.
Yeah, this is embarrassing, bro.
Seems like you
Like
guys
this, two of the
molesting helpless
guys-
children is
Hold on.
hilarious.
Think molesting helpless children is hilarious. Anyone notice they kept interrupting the guy trying to report on it? Chris Teigen said some horrific things about babies and children. This is the scary world we live in.
Where are the real
all
men?
The real men.
What
Listen
the
up,
fuck?
Natalie Turner, with your edited ass comment.
2 days
Speaking
ago.
over each other, talking over each other for the entire video.
That's
a lesson to learn from.
No,
right?
that's what we
no.
do.
I
Doing it right
click
now.
on it. Click on it. Click on it. No, click on it. The
No.
replies.
The review
Oh
to
my God,
replies,
the
donkey.
Red tab. Wait.
Did someone come out to accuse her, or was it just the horrible tweets she sent out? Because we did talk about the real deaths of Kevin Spacey's accuser. That's what I didn't get. Everybody was like, Christy Teigen needs to be put in jail.
Yeah.
Christy Teigen needs to be taken down. I'm like, is there an accuser? Are there any type of, there's something happened
What did
legally
Christy
other than
Teigen-
horrible tweets? She
Oh.
did 60,000 tweets, but a lot of them,
60,000 of them were
she
bad?
she deleted them.
Guess so.
But there was tweets in there like, I'm watching Tias and Terrers and I'm getting a petty
That's
vibe.
like Cody Odell.
Stuff like
tablet.
that. It was a bunch of,
Oh shit.
and then I've been telling these people, hey, send me like the tweets she sent, and everybody's like, we can't find them.
Exactly.
So I'm like, well,
What are
what the fuck?
What are the other replies?
This is just weird, bro.
It's just me. It's very meta. is
Oh,
what
that's
it's-
you replying to them.
It's hard to Skype sometimes.
Dude, you come out like
No,
a
no.
bitch, bro. You need to talk shit
Oh,
back,
shit.
dude.
You said take it.
You need to
not
come
off.
out
You did the
swinging,
little
dude.
girl, the little girl going.
Because
Oh
that's what
my
she
God.
did.
That's Josh.
That's what they did.
But you did the brown one though.
Josh is
Yes.
the
All right.
You
Yes.
did the Doro.
Yes, I did. Well, the whole
6,000. Oh, 60,000.
6,000.
Look, you guys are completely fucking stupid. They're taking down the statutes of limitations, stupid asshole.
What does that even mean?
I don't know what that
I don't know,
means.
but Cord
What's in that
Ballard,
reference? Oh,
Ballard
there's two
loves you,
replies.
dude.
Hold on, I want to read that again. FMCW Studios, you guys are completely fucking stupid.
Fuck yeah, y'all
They're
are.
taking down the statues of limitations, stupid asshole.
I don't understand.
Because we were talking
Dude.
about the statues that they're taking down, and I'm like, dude, they're taking down the statues of limitations.
And that's what I keep telling people. If you see other ones, I'm like, you're talking about a podcast called Willful Ignorance. We're being
Right, yeah.
I don't
willfully
get it,
ignorant.
dude.
You know,
That's
ugly
hilarious.
comment on here is worth like however many good comments.
probably-
How many good comments do we have?
None. There's none, not one.
He probably lives in a colon sack, dude.
Yeah.
A colon sack.
You got to scroll up, and there's other ones, but it doesn't matter.
That's bananas, dude.
Hey, you know what? One is too much.
Got to go
But
to.
three,
Yeah. No, you got to know. You got to go to newest
So
first.
you guys are like not with Nambla, are you?
Well, I don't even know what that is.
oh no.
So y'all look at a lot of people
Kevin
trying to buy
Spacey
y'all.
looking for those tweets. Can't find them anywhere. RIP to the poor victims. They're taking down a statue.
That's the same
of
dude, though.
limitations.
That's the same guy, though.
Fucking dope.
Oh, fucking dope.
These guys are fucking
Feed me
idiots.
Heine, dude. Feed me Heine said
Wow,
perverted
look at
ass
that.
Spacey.
Cord, Are you the guy fucking putting
These guys are
dislike
fucking
on every fucking video? As soon as we put a video out, somebody puts a dislike on them. So I'm like, who's the
Probably Court.
Court locked them.
Who's Court Bullard? Let's look up Court
Wow,
Bullard.
but you
No.
guys are actually like
They
getting
don't have
people
any-
like that are
Angry.
really
Go on the Epstein shit.
passionate about this.
very?
Dude, you got to put the times of when you, because I don't remember half the
I
shit I
want to
said.
know who Court
This
Bullard
is
is.
crazy.
There's nobody. It's just a guy with the email.
Oh my god, it's me, guys.
This channel doesn't have any
I do
content.
it.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
it's-
trying to get a buzz.
It's just an email.
You looked him up?
No,
Okay,
it's
wait,
just
so
if you
go
have
back
any.
to the Epstein shit.
Bullard.
I hope they're mad at him too.
I think they're mad at both of
I
you.
hope they're mad. Or is it just shit? It was me and him going back and forth.
Yeah.
You're adult.
Yeah, we're trying to see who can say the worst shit.
That's what the podcast is. Who can say the worst
The
shit?
guy-
The guys from
locked.
Will for Ignorance are clowning around too much.
Yeah, these guys are fucking idiots.
Hold on.
Comedians.
She needs to be locked the fuck up because her
Two
and
other
John
guys.
both on Epstein's flight logs.
Look,
Whoever that
she
was.
wants to see half-naked girls doing splits. Who the fuck jokes like that? Or she saw a baby who looked like porn star dirty. Do nothing porn star. Are you kidding me?
You
To
guys
joke
are
this way?
attracting
Whoa.
the most like brain damaged fucking.
Dude,
Oh, no,
who
dude,
does
this is the
not
cute-
I'm
like
gonna
you?
stop this podcast, bro.
Why?
This is not the
This
Will
is not
for.
good.
Let everyone know this is not the Will for
Keep
Ignorance
going.
podcast.
Keep scrolling.
Not good, bro.
Keep scrolling.
Nobody's happy.
Keep scrolling.
Hold on, there's 5 replies. You replied to her?
Yeah, we went back and forth. Keep scrolling.
Oh my gosh.
Look.
I mean,
Oh, wait.
we had a good conversation.
That's all. You did a good job.
No, world needs to know. I put it here for others if someone was confused. That's all. You're doing a good job.
So what did,
King.
okay, hold on. What did Christy
Oh my
Teigen
God.
actually
so they
say?
just want you to
And I'll
type
and
up.
I'll talk back to them.
What did Christy Teigen say? Like in these tweets? Did y'all ever see these
I don't know.
tweets?
I saw-
He said something.
I
just went
saw-
wrong with
I
it.
saw-
That's all I really did. Listen, internet. Give me a chance. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Please. Look at my eyes. Can't do this to me.
You're canceled, George.
Sousa who?
Sousa who is
Sousa-
upset at
okay.
you.
Sousa who?
Keep scrolling down,
Oh,
Sousa who.
but scroll so we can see who's
I
writing
said
it.
that Sousa who?
Fantastic.
Oh,
Oh,
There you go.
stupid. Laugh my ass off. There you go, Steven
Utterback.
Utterback with your Utterback. Utter ass back.
talking
very
over each
engaged
other for the
people,
entire
man.
video.
Which is true.
You losers are look at this one.
Sick. Wow, we got a lot of comments.
You losers are fucking sick, and she was not joking about these tweets. What's funny about pedophilia?
Wow.
Drake Leo 21.
You guys are
ass.
not attracting. You guys are attracting literal people that like interpret everything literally.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
those are the people that make you famous, right? You reply from FMCW Studios.
Oh
From,
my god.
you guys are fucking sick. Send us some of the tweets she sent out. We saw 3 of them that sounded like a poor attempt at humor. That's
Yeah.
all you got?
I'm not.
No,
I'm-
Josh, you sound like a bitch, bro.
because you don't fight the internet. You don't fight the internet.
Don't.
If you fight,
them,
no, that's the
and then
internet.
they'll all start
You just,
responding.
first
and
of all,
it'll
you
go
disliked
viral.
this comment. You basically started
No, I
a
didn't.
war.
He disliked it.
Okay.
Undislike it.
Undislike it.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna get
I
pissed
hit
off.
hard on that shit.
Nah.
My brother.
And tell them you had a
I
hard
mean,
on.
but that
Hit the
no.
whore.
But just like that girl who you talk to, and it's like, oh, it's like you come up with
How you know
a place
that's
of
a girl?
understanding.
She might not.
Or
that
it might
person
not be.
identify as a girl online.
Oh, shut up.
Hey, dude, you gotta watch yourself, bro.
You gotta watch yourself. Apparently,
No, what they didn't even name me my names.
yeah. They said
You're
George.
fucking dumb. Yeah, don't put that on me. Don't put that on me. You were going like a loose can. I try to really.
It said
Yeah.
you losers are fucking sick. So who does that apply to?
Oh, all of us.
Zahid.
But nobody talked about the Kevin Spacey part. I'm like, we're talking about real deaths. You guys are
Watch that and
obsessed.
turn it.
What do you mean real death? What
Obsessed.
happened with real death with Kevin Spacey?
The 3 people who accused him were found dead, murdered or suicide.
All 3
or
of them?
All 3 of them. And so he was
Kevin
let
Spacey
go.
killed
I
him?
remember. Yeah.
And so I said that on here, and nobody said anything about that, but they're like, put Christy Teigen in jail basically because of tweets. I'm like, she was on the flight with Epstein, and
She has some nice tweets, though. Huh?
she had it was bad. The one from who did Transformers, his tweets are fucked up. He's like,
Michael
this
Bay?
shower is so weak, it feels like a 3-year-old peeing on me and stuff like weird tweets.
Mark
like,
Wahlberg said that.
no, not Mark Wahlberg.
Optimus
The
Prime.
guy who
Shia
directed.
LaBeouf.
No, Can you stop naming names?
Michael
I know.
Watch the movies.
Michael
You guys haven't
Bay.
watched the
I know.
movies.
Michael
Watch the
Bay.
movies.
Is it
Michael Bay, yeah.
Michael Bay? The one? Yeah, then Michael Bay. Michael Bay tweets.
Where are we going with this?
It's not funny, dude.
I know, dude.
Michael Bay bad.
Transformers
We're
was a
trying.
horrible
We're
movie.
trying to get his podcast in trouble. We're trying to get all the juju onto here.
Yeah. We don't have any juju though. There's a couple of people that don't like it. Who cares?
Was it Michael Bay?
Juju, it's Wee Wee all of a sudden.
No. Then who's the one who directed?
Michael Bay directed
The Ninja Turtles. Michael Bay.
No, Ninja Turtles. They also directed Ninja Turtles.
Michael Bay.
It was Michael Bay. Then look up Michael Bay tweets.
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay directed the Ninja Turtles?
Yes, he did.
Sex
Sexy
Gweets?
Gweets.
All of them, I think.
Not Sexy Gweets.
Twirits.
Dude.
God dang.
Look up Ninja Turtles.
Look up dyslexic.
Tourette's.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Well, anyway, I think it was Michael.
It was Michael Bay.
Sexist jerk.
No,
It was Miklo.
that's not where you're gonna find them, dude.
Hot rod.
We're not gonna go through all his tweets.
Why not?
What date was it?
Bumblebee.
Brother in
Brother
Arms. That sounds like a date.
Six Hot Rod is the next.
So,
Yeah, go to if you
I didn't know that was going on. Wow.
no.
I gotta find out.
me.
Don't let me find out.
Never mind. Don't pull it up.
See, the whole thing was about him casting Megan Fox while she was real young.
No.
No,
And
no.
he made
She wanted
her.
more money.
He made her.
Megan Fox has been
go
sexualized.
like walk
for me.
under a waterfall at his house and all this stuff before he decided whether to cast her.
Oh
in there or not.
shit! Really? Wow.
Yeah, I went to see her in a bikini.
No, I saw the.
Damn.
Put type in Michael Bay.
And she did it.
Is it Michael Bay?
Damn. I guess so. Yeah. That's super fucked up.
You wouldn't want a bikini to be in Transformers?
If he would have asked me to wear
Mark
a bikini,
Wahlberg was in Transformers, bro. You wouldn't want a bikini to be in there with Mark Wahlberg?
I would have.
No, but he wasn't in.
I mean, I don't think I would have got the part. Bikini. Like,
Mark Wahlberg, bro.
whoa, we just wanted to embarrass you, but this is disgraceful, dude. You can't be in the movie. You can't be in the movie, dude. Every time we look at you, we're gonna see that fucking bikini, and it's disgusting. All right, so do I still get paid? Because I'll tell on you.
You tell us that you touched me, baby. Tell him you touched me.
I would do it. I would fucking be like, hey, fuck that, man. I'm in a bikini right now, bro. You gotta give me something, dude. Fuck this. They're like, well, we're gonna go throw up our dinner, and then we'll be right back.
Wow.
Jesus Christ, dude, that's crazy. Kate Beckinsale too.
Is that
Oh no,
it
it says sexist jerk.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Michael Bay's a sexist jerk?
Yeah, that's what
Oh, for
he
Pearl
made
Harbor.
them get in bikinis like
Oh,
he tried
wait.
to do to George.
That's
And get in the water.
You guys are fucking stupid. Michael Bay would never ask George to fucking get in the bikini.
We're going to have to pixelate that. They can't come out for free.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
What?
You need a Lunchable?
Is it? What is it?
Damn, that's
It's a
smart.
grown-up Lunchable.
I'm gonna start bringing that.
I know, right? That's what I just thought that too. I was like,
They have like the bruschetta breads too on the salami with the salami.
No,
What are you looking
Yeah,
for?
that low carb, bro.
I can't find it right now.
I don't.
What were you trying to find?
That's what
I
I
was-
think it was
Michael
bad
Bay had met
because my
before.
boobs weren't bigger than my head and I wasn't blonde.
Who said this?
You?
Megan Fox.
Just had my daughter and had lost weight. I was told. Oh no, that's Kate Beckinsale.
Oh,
Oh, and that was for Pearl
Pearl
Harbor.
Harbor. Pearl Harbor.
What these nerds would do that.
Pearl Harbor.
yeah, but that wasn't the guy I was
That's a
thinking
good
about.
point.
It's
Who was
then
it?
he's. I'm trying to look it up right now and I couldn't find it.
Well, the guy did have an amazing life, right? Didn't they base Van Wilder on him or some shit?
Yeah, but the dude can drink.
Oh yeah, man. That's one thing that always made me feel like I used to feel really bad about my drinking until I started seeing all these maniacs.
Yeah. No, he's the same person. He's the same person when he drinks. He's a really nice guy. Which is
No, I mean like as far as like the just the unhealthiness of just staying drunk like the whole day.
Some people can do that. Some people their bodies, their livers can keep that up.
Yeah.
I have we had beers a few nights ago. I'm still paying for it today.
Oh, dude, are you serious?
Yeah, that's what
For those couple little Tecate lights?
Yeah.
Damn, dude, getting old, bro. I know. It takes me a while to be able to exercise again if I go all out. I used to be able to just get up the next day, pound a bunch of water, and that evening I could go out and fucking do some push-ups, you know, run a couple of miles. Not anymore, man. I need some Pedialyte, and I need some fucking potassium. Potassium. I need a little potassium in my life.
I stick bananas everywhere.
I'm too claustrophobic, bro. I could never be in that. I would freak the fuck out, bro. I would freak. That's like a nightmare, dude.
It is. I had a panic attack. This thing on Instagram where it shows this person and they're like covered in duct tape, and the only thing that's left is their nostrils.
And they cover.
And they're like, and they're like breathing hard, and then the person covers their nostrils with the duct tape.
There's nothing.
And then they after like 10 seconds they start going right, and then
What the fuck
and then
are
he
you
takes
watching?
Instagram. He takes off the duct tape from.
It's like 30 seconds. He puts it over his nose.
Was it 30?
It was a
and
long
it was a
fucking
dude,
time.
and okay, and then it's like you're okay.
And then
I was
but
like,
the guy-
that's creepy
the
as
person,
shit.
The person, I don't know if it was a woman or a man, but he was. They took it off like, and they were crying and shit, dude.
That was creepy as shit. And just on Instagram, like it's
Why the fuck?
a regular
again,
fucking
again, you know, you put yourself in that situation, man. You know what I mean?
day. They put the
Yo, is that somebody's like? Is that somebody's art or is that somebody's like
Somebody's kink.
Oh
or
my
is that
god.
just somebody trying to get attention?
That's somebody's deep-seated wound.
That's somebody's kink.
I bet you they didn't know that they were being filmed when they taped them up.
Oh, they were blindfolded, so you might
So
right.
what's the difference between kink and some
Fraternity.
trauma shit?
You get your kink from the trauma.
No, not necessarily. It's because sometimes I swear I'm coming in and out, dude. Sometimes you could just be bored, you know,
Yeah.
and then you grow up and you're like, what am I about, you know? And then you start
Duct
fucking beating bitches up, all kinds. You're like, whoa, you're like duct taping. You're trying to stick. I've heard people stick shit in their dick holes, and then sometimes it is the abuse. But I mean, Ted Bundy.
Oh, he was never abused, was he? Or
No.
at least that people know. Sometimes you just gotta like a crossed wire.
I think if it does come from some trauma, you like it.
Oh, they all like it. It's a kink.
It's like comedy.
Yeah, if it's a kink that came from trauma, you're like, I feel bad when I do it, but I like it. I can't stop. You know, like I just that's your cross to bear. But if you just came out because I know this heroin addict, and I asked him like, dude, because he proclaims, oh, I did heroin and heroin. His every other word's heroin, and I asked him like, dude, what the fuck happened to you? You had to do fucking heroin, bro. And he was like, oh, nothing. I was just bored. And I was like, what? He was like, I grew up in the suburbs, and I mean, I had everything I needed, and I just started doing heroin because I was bored, and I got addicted to it. I'm like, you did to yourself?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I guess I can't judge you.
You got to fill in that.
I don't feel bad for
You got to fill in that gap. That's what the heroin does. It fills in that gap with smoothness and that dragon.
You should fill it up with
That's
Jesus.
a fucking big ass gap to be filling, bro. I mean, heroin is no fucking joke.
Have you tried it
I
before?
mean, no.
Oh, yeah, you don't
fuck with
know.
that shit.
Oxycontin. Have you tried Oxycontin or like or Vicodin?
Acid, you've done
I've
acid
had
though, right?
Vicodin from like for pain killing, like
Yeah.
not for shits and giggles.
Yeah. You ever crushed up an 800 milligram ibuprofen and shoved it in your ass and then chugged a beer?
Through
No.
your ass.
Yeah, definitely through your
No.
ass.
But I'm taking notes.
What about you done ayahuasca though?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, this fucking animal went down to the Indians in Central.
Whoa,
other
where
white
at?
people.
Where at?
These Indians,
Where
you
at?
mean
There are
two
other white people,
from
but-
Jersey,
Yeah.
Where?
Costa Rica.
Oh, Costa Rica. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I was
That was
trying to.
4 years ago, and that
Well,
shit still is like
I was-
something I don't think I'll be able to. I still don't think I can do it again.
What did you see?
throw up?
Oh, you have to throw up. It's
Yeah.
you gotta get that out of you. You know.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, I saw Trump winning. That's for sure. So that happened.
What?
And,
Yeah, but you got
I
some
don't know.
inside white guy shit.
Yeah. Just you typical white guy dream.
But they say if you don't throw up, then you're gonna have like a really bad trip because
Super bad,
they
yeah.
say the spirits are in you and still. But when you throw up, it's like now you can really release and unravel. DMT is really similar to it, right? Ayahuasca.
The DMT's in ayahuasca. DMT is like a pure form of ayahuasca. When you do ayahuasca, it inhibits the DMT receptors in your brain.
Oh, okay.
Or inhibit. I don't know what it does, but DMT is more potent.
Did you see any aliens, or did you go to another off planet? Did you learn anything about yourself?
The second time I did it, they say every time you do it, it gets stronger. And the second time I did it, I left the ceremony because I was just like a little freaked out by some of the people there. And there was these two women from Texas, and one of them would not shut the fuck up, like, ever.
Of course, dude.
Like just blah blah, like everything. And I
was one of their names Rosalinda? Was one of their names Rosalinda?
No, it was some white lady with blonde hair, and then the other white lady with blonde hair. They were like, one was 50 and one was like in her early 40s.
And they were tripping on ayahuasca. Is it ayahuasca?
Yeah.
Ayahuasca. See, I was trying to get some of that because I went to Peru, and we were in the trails, the Inca trails and shit, and we were talking to the guide, and we're like, "Yo, man, what's up with that ayahuasca, though?" And he was like, "Oh, you." So the way they do it over there, the Indians over there, right? You have to go in the woods for like 3 days, and then you get found by like a shaman or something, like traveling.
Found?
Yeah. Like they find you don't find them because it's in the fucking rainforest and shit, right?
Oh.
So if you're lucky enough to get found, then you get invited, and if they like your style, the cut of your jib and shit, they invite you back to the hut or whatever the fuck, and their dicks hanging out, whatever, right? They're fucking Indios, bro. And they pour you a little cup. They're like, "Yo, drink up. Here's to life and blah blah blah, death and all." And then you drink up, and he says, if you don't throw up, you're in for a rough time. But if you throw up, it's good because you got the spirits out of you and you're pure and you can fucking.
I wonder if anybody who was just like, yeah, I'll do the ayahuasca and everything, and then like went crazy and like killed the whole tribe or some shit.
And that could have probably happened.
Yeah, it definitely happened. That's probably definitely happened.
But probably, I'd say it probably didn't used to happen until like civilization and their Indian ways started mixing. Probably fucked some of them up.
Yeah.
So was it like that in Costa Rica?
Dude, in Costa Rica, it was in this it was up in the mountains, and
yeah, it
was on a old retreat, like a yoga retreat, like just taken over by this guy from Philadelphia and this other girl who were recovering heroin addicts.
God bless them.
And they've done Iboga, which is even like the next level shit. That's an African
Ibogaine or what?
Yeah, is it
Ibogaine or
Abu Dhabi?
Ibogaine?
Something like that. Yeah, they've done that. So they just run this retreat, and that's how they make their living. So the guy goes down to like Peru and gets the ayahuasca. Maybe like some Indian makes it for him, and he brings it up to Costa Rica.
Yeah, okay.
And then he does the ceremony.
But is it stepped on or anything?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe some shampoo. I don't know.
That's what makes you throw up.
It tastes like Tide.
Hey, this is a Tide Pod.
It looked like candy. It looked like candy when he gave it to me. It was like a little plastic thing, and.
Why not just take a heroic dose of like an edible? You know what I mean?
Heroic.
Yeah, like
that's a unit of measurement.
Like half a batch of brownies.
Put a heroic dose.
I don't know. I've had enough bad trips that I'm always very hesitant about every time anything heroic.
What was the worst?
'Cause I used to do eighths of mushrooms when I was a kid.
All right. Well, see, now you made Pat uncomfortable.
I'm fine. I'm totally cool.
No, shut up, Pat. You're uncomfortable.
Why? What happened?
You've never been this rowdy around when I'm in front of you. It's only when you're all the way down in Texas you get all fucking little rowdy.
Hey, dude, you showing front, bro?
This fucking idiot.
Showing front, bro?
First of all, bro. Hey, bro. Let me tell you something. You get down to 145.
Yo,
hey, you get down to 145 emaciated and unable to control your bowel movements? Bro, I'll step up to you, bro. If you compromise your immune system.
Get sick, bro. You don't want to get sick, bro. I'll be all over you.
Yo, I'm on that COVID diet, bro. I'm on 145.
Most vulnerable state. Take advantage of that.
Have you seen the commercial?
Yeah.
That's all fake. I haven't seen anything suggestive.
I mean, why you guys putting me on an island over here? What the fuck?
Epstein's Island?
Damn. Let's talk about it. Have you been there before? You're not wealthy
when you
enough.
said that they were talking about him, I thought they were going to talk about because of
George
your,
and
facial hair.
No, everybody on the podcast has said something about it though, at least once.
Did you went to the
About his
island?
facial hair?
Yeah, that he's the first one to say you're a cop though. That was a good one. Yeah, everybody else.
Don't have the chin music.
Yeah, I was
bro.
about to say. I don't think they have the little thing.
And they don't let it touch their lip.
Well,
This is so annoying,
No,
bro.
those
I'm gonna cut it
cops,
off.
those that show that I watched, the last Narc, the cops look like that. They had the little flavor saver on the bottom too.
Yep.
Flavor saver. Oh, I like that. I'll tell my girl that. Baby, you don't like my flavor saver.
Never heard that before?
No.
Yeah. I said
I've
yeah.
heard of soup coolers.
If you eat some
Man, look at them soup
If
coolers.
you eat some what?
if you eat some pussy and then
What?
and then
Chill
you,
out,
and then you go to
fucking
HEB
baby.
and you go to HEB and you have your mask on, it's gonna seal it in there. So make sure to
Don't
wash
do-
your
don't do
face.
that.
Wash your face before you go to HEB after eating panocha, dude.
Yeah. Well, if you have a beard,
Eating. It's not eating.
Licking. You finish licking panocha.
Pleasuring.
Eating is so vulgar.
Enjoying. Enjoying. We'll just call it enjoying.
Slurping. There's
uh,
no nice way to say it, you know?
Cunnilingus?
You know.
there you go.
Cunnilingus
Did
sounds
somebody
proper.
a favor?
There you go.
I was looking out for a friend.
That's the kind of real friend. Just ran an errand for a friend real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go lick up an ice cream cone for a friend.
Or was it like the Sopranos where they didn't want to talk about it because it was considered like kind of gay
What
to
did
go
he-
down on a lady?
How
Did he
was
say
that?
His uncle about eating the mussels or some shit like that.
Well, then he had the gay uncle.
Kaputz. It's a fishy smell.
I'll
You
tell
ever
you-
seen it?
I've seen like 2 episodes of
The
Sopranos.
God
Really?
damn
You
it,
never
dude.
watched The Sopranos?
I've no or Breaking Bad.
Wow.
I watched
You have
Breaking
no
Bad.
soul.
I caught Sopranos kind of late, but I binged watched all of Breaking Bad.
I
Yeah,
saw
me
Breaking
too.
Bad last year for the first
You,
time.
you should watch it. It's good. And then I
I
started
know,
watching
and-
Saul.
Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul.
Yeah, that
Better
was
Call
really
Saul.
good.
I started
too.
watching
Yeah.
that, but I couldn't really get to.
Saw the first season.
I didn't even get through the whole first season.
Yeah,
but,
that
but,
one is.
yeah, I like this part.
Very specific. Yeah.
Game of Thrones, didn't get into that
didn't-
one.
Sons of Anarchy. I watched the last episode only.
Didn't watch Sons of
I
Anarchy.
couldn't get into that.
What about the Mayans?
Nope.
Could not get into that. I don't do spin-off shows. Fuck that, bro. What's our leading show, bro?
You seem like a spin-off kind
What
of
about
show
The
guy.
Walking Dead?
I
No.
couldn't do it. I saw the first episode and I was like, I don't give a fuck about zombies.
Yeah, I haven't watched Walking Dead either. Any of it.
Yeah, no,
That was really
no
good.
one.
We're super
Is it?
famous off
Oh
that.
yeah, I
really
did see
good.
a lot of people watch
Damn,
it.
what famous show have I watched? I'm trying to think.
Nothing. You've been
Dexter?
just cooped up here watching.
I've seen
conspiracy
some
theories?
Dexters. Oh yeah, I can tell you.
Beverly
YouTube
Hills
videos.
90210.
No,
Ooh.
Party
What's a
of Five.
good? What's a good
When he came
believable conspirity theory?
Dylan.
a good,
Oh,
believable
Dylan died.
Conspiracy theory.
that we live in reality.
Did you watch the
It's a
Warriors?
simulation.
Have you seen the
Oh,
Warriors?
this is a simulation.
This is a simulation.
This is
Yeah,
a simulation.
This is not a simulation.
This is
I'll punch
simulation.
you in the face, dude.
This is
You'd wake up.
No,
from a
no, no.
simulation.
You feel it.
You got a scar in your
I don't
face,
know.
bro.
When
You
It's a
feel it.
simulation, bro.
When you
See,
die
that's
from here, you're gone.
This-
It's the end of the simulation.
They
But it's
simulate a
not the
finger in
base
your butt.
reality.
Dang, dang,
It's not the base reality.
He makes a good point. If somebody fingers your butt, you
Oh
will
yeah.
feel it.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, I bet you'll take that into the
That's
next
a-
life
that's a
too. Be like, yo,
stimulation.
my last life, bro.
The fingulation.
I tell you, I got finger in the butt one time in my last life. Like, dude, we heard about your last
Any,
life.
especially if you believe in God or heaven or hell, there's no way you believe this is.
A
In this
simulation.
life,
This
as
is
long as I don't
reality.
get fingered in the butt, I think I'll be fine. But my last life,
If you,
pass the
believe if you
simulation.
believe in God and heaven and hell, there's no way you believe that we're in a simulation.
Yes.
whoa, that's exactly what you believe.
Yeah, because heaven is base reality or hell is base reality.
Yeah.
So right now it's not.
Heaven
God-
and hell
it's
are
the-
eternal, and this place is temporary.
So
this
God
has
put
to
us all
be
in
a
the simulation. That's what you believe in the Bible. I don't remember anything
That's
about
it.
that in the Bible about the simulation.
No.
No.
And Abraham said,
Let the simulation
Let the
begin.
Begin. Joseph's the back. Oh, whoa.
whoa, dude.
I don't remember that part in
Book
Catholic
of,
school.
Book of Mark Jacobs, bro. We all know what that was about. Did you grow up Catholic or anything?
I went to St. Paul's and
Oh,
the
okay,
Central
yeah.
Catholic, and
You grew up Catholic. I'm surprised you didn't grow up Catholic.
No, we grew up with the cult.
Yeah.
the cult.
Pentecostal.
Yeah.
You're Pentecostal?
The tongues.
Well, yeah, that's what.
So
we
do you
grew up
believe in locusts? Y'all pray to locusts? What do y'all do? What does Pentecostal do?
with. It's just believing in like speaking in tongues.
He believes the snake
You
bites.
guys like
Yeah.
fish or what?
And do you believe in
much,
speaking in tongues?
No, but it's like It's like you believe that. I think that it can happen. It doesn't mean that you go through it necessarily.
Yeah.
That's
you
what's
just
different
believe that
about
that's a
Pentecost.
legit thing. Huh?
That's what's different about Pentecostal and regular. It's
I think for the
Christianity, though, right?
And they're also like heavy in recruiting.
And there's no
military?
saints or anything like that in
No,
Pentecostal.
No way.
Oh, you don't have saints?
Saints?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Saints.
Oh,
Saints
really?
is a straight up Catholic thing, dude.
So y'all don't
No,
wear a
there's
cross? You don't believe in wearing like a cross?
I mean, that's
There's
not
no
my
saints in-
religion, but
there's another one that has
that's how I grew up
saints. It's like Catholic
what's your
light.
religion now?
in. I don't have one.
What happened to it?
He's like, you're agnostic.
Yeah.
Or atheist?
Yeah, it's like life is hard enough without having to fucking waste my time and money on fucking.
So
Making friends and getting closer.
you believe there's a
That's
God?
true. That is the one good thing.
You believe there's a God, but you're no religion, or there's no God.
No, I don't know.
Do you
No,
celebrate
Honestly,
Christmas?
I stopped
New
caring a long
Do
time
you
ago.
celebrate Christmas and Easter and all that stuff?
Fuck yeah, 'cause those are family things. I don't like. I would never sit down like, Mom, what are you doing? You know, like telling her about religion. It's like, yeah, she fucking loves that. Like, she says,
If it makes you
Thank
happy.
you,
What did
Jesus. I'm like, that's right. Thank you,
What did
Jesus.
you tell
Mom.
us one time that your mom bought the Black Last Supper?
Oh, she accidentally bought a Last Supper, but I guess it was so little in the catalog she couldn't tell.
It was
But
black.
They were all black.
Those good
dudes.
times. It looked like the
Yeah.
good times one. Remember the good times back?
Yeah, it's just black dudes.
That's all. What you do with it?
Did you put it up?
She put it up and just sat it. For
If
like
you
the
could
longest
find that,
time.
I would put that up right
Oh,
there. I
that's so
promise
good.
you.
And the only reason she changed it out because she bought a bigger one.
Did
And
she
I
ha-
think my cousin, she ended up giving that
And the
one to my
cat, you can
cousin.
see the
Oh,
cats
damn.
coming out of the fucking the bottom of the shit on the bigger one.
Damn, I want that now. I want the Black Last
No.
Supper up here.
Yeah, dude, it was actually pretty cool. It just confused a lot of people where they were like, "Are you trying to make a statement or like?"
It was chicken and on the last
Jeez.
supper. You're like, I know they're eating chicken.
Jeez.
What do you think they ate? Chicken. Was
Hummus.
No,
pretty abundant.
Lamb, bread.
I thought they drank his blood and ate his body or some shit.
No.
That was the bread.
Yeah.
Mm.
no, that's the shit they came up with afterwards.
The
I
first
think they
time
just
he
had a
did it,
regular-
he was like, "Ah,
Nah.
how big a piece you want? Come on, man."
That was that movie Alive, dude.
He was like, "All right, I'm gonna put a little blood in here, and y'all gotta share." Like, I want my own color. All right, fuck, bring your cup over here.
Jeez.
No, but they they lived in.
He said it was a piece of
different
bread.
times.
Different times. Barbecues were different back then.
Piece of bread, and he said, "This is my body."
Okay,
and-
so you both grew up Catholic. Like you didn't? Did you ever take communion? Is that what they do in your thing, or do you guys just get bit by snakes?
No,
or-
you did
Snake bites and shit.
No, we didn't. We did the whole like get the
Eucharist?
the
Yeah.
Body of Christ.
wine and the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, body of Christ. Amen.
Were you put it in my mouth person, or you put it in my hand person?
I was always a put it in my hand person.
Nah, I don't know about you, dude.
I think they give it to you. You just go like this.
Oh, you some people go like that. Put their tongue out.
Yeah, they put their tongue out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's
Catholics though.
Oh, yeah.
Catholics.
Y'all don't.
You
stick
guys
out
do
the
the
tongue?
whole like kneel down in front of the guy and be like,
No, not when
No.
you go get it.
You don't kneel down.
Yeah, and then after you guys
And you
eat
don't
it-
go.
and,
And
and no, and after you guys eat it, you go.
Yeah.
no,
That's a
no,
South
big
Side
up, big
church.
up.
It's all dry, dude.
Uh,
I usually have some dip. I'll wash it down.
And then wine.
Avocado dip.
I never drink the wine though.
No?
It's just Welchers.
No, we had actual wine.
Red wine.
better.
They would take
Sangria.
red wine and they'd get a little bit of water in there.
I know it was real because
That's really Catholic.
And
Then
then
run a little bit, and look around, like say something, and then pour a little thing, you wipe it off.
they would be in
Pass
the
rest.
they have like a gold case. It's called a tabernacle, and then they go in there and they take it out and they put it in there.
Yeah.
They
The
were
ghetto
pumping the
church.
keg, dude. Pouring with his cup and shit.
And they
And
pour a
then
little
hot
out.
dogs at the
They
basket.
pour a little out for the locked up priest homies.
I remember I got in trouble.
Couldn't be there.
I remember
Brunch.
I got in trouble because I was sick and they told me not to drink the wine, and I was just like, "But that's Jesus' blood. That'll be fine.
We'll pour it in your mouth, okay?
It'll
Don't touch
cure.
Close your eyes.
It'll cure everything." And they're like, and then I got in trouble for that. And they're like, "It will, but you don't drink it." I'm like, "Wait a minute, you can't." I thought that's like purifying.
We're
And
not that religious.
You're tainting Jesus' blood.
It's just, well, it's like if you're sick, don't drink it. But I'm like, but when I was a little kid, I was like, but that doesn't make any sense to me because that in my mind, like I 100% like believed everything they were telling me.
It should actually heal me.
Did you go to confession and all that?
Yeah,
Too? Did you
all
go
the
to
way till I was
confession?
no, we don't have confession.
Y'all don't have confession?
all the way till I was
Oh,
like
that's shit.
in
That's what
college.
Catholics win, bro. Confession. You go in there, start you over, say a couple of Hail Marys. You're good.
Yeah.
Go get your
That's
dick
true.
sucked by a hooker right afterwards. Dude. You're good.
In
know-
a parking lot.
You know what freak out the priest is
the
that
booth.
is
And you
that
both will go in, get, you know what I'm saying, get saved and shit.
is that everybody would sit. They had like in college, they had this little like curtain, right? And you sit on the side curtain, you tell your, and then there was a chair. I thought that's where you sit. I didn't know that because there's a chair right in front of him. So I would go and sit right in front of him, and like
And
give
wear mini skirts. So
and wear
sit
mini
back.
skirts and pull out my legs. No, and go through
My eyes were done. at least.
confessionary. And it wasn't until later on he was just like, most people sit over there,
He's like, I could see your balls.
but I'm here telling a priest
Yeah.
basically all this dirty shit I did in college.
So
And
nasty.
he's
dude.
looking at your
Yeah,
balls.
just just like, and then and I had sexual intercourse. I'm just basically telling him every dirty shit I did.
And he's getting undressed.
Wow.
He said, tell me more.
That's
He's like,
gross.
turning nothing and make it into something.
He's stupid as shit. He's stupid as
So
shit.
you
love
were
that
still
shit,
going
dude.
to confession in college?
Yeah. Yeah.
What an
Wait, do
asshole.
you like supposedly grow out of it or what?
Yeah.
I still
Oh, you're supposed to keep
You stop
going.
getting molested. You realize
The-
that you're not going to go
the
put
last
up with
time I
that
went-
touching anymore.
You go until you get molested.
the last time I
Once you get
went
molested, you don't go no more.
was a year ago. Yeah. Last time was a year ago.
And when you were sitting on his lap, did it feel any different from when you were a child?
I don't sit on their lap.
Father,
Not
baby.
anymore. I don't know, dude. No.
I guess I was lucky. I never met any of the pedo priests, which I'm sure.
Well, good
We
for
had
you.
an old angry
I'm glad.
priest
Yeah,
from.
very
They're
nice.
all old and angry, dude.
Old,
If they made it to
super
be
angry.
old, they're angry.
Super angry. And people come in here. It was like he stopped and what he was talking about. And there's gum under the pews.
Oh, gum. I was like,
Why
what?
would you put gum under the
I thought he
pews?
said come to.
Yeah.
And another thing, when you come up here, you put your left hand on your right hand, and then you grab the wafer with the opposite. You don't just put it in your mouth like this. And we're like sitting kneeling. We're like, what the fuck is this?
There was two that I remember. It was
Good point.
it was a bald vegan white dude
Yes.
who was like
Racist. Why would you have to point that out?
I know. What
All
is
you
it?
say
That
is right.
person. Just say there was a
Wow.
person.
He's like somebody
Fucking
annoying.
dirtbag piece
There was
of
a
shit.
person.
There was an annoying person.
I saw that, dude.
so it was a bald vegan white dude,
Piece of shit.
and he would
Oh,
very huh?
Balding is now a symptom of the coronavirus.
I didn't
Is
know
it?
that.
Yes, look it up.
Hey,
Computer.
hey, I'm winning.
Anyway, I'm
I'm
sorry. keep
winning.
going.
And he was like, he would wear like, he didn't want to wear nice shoes or anything, but then he stopped being the priest because he got sick because he had low iron.
when he's touching.
But it's like, because you're not eating meat. And then the other guy, it was a complete opposite where the guy drove a fucking Range Rover.
Uh-huh.
I'm
tried
like,
to show
how
out
are
as
you
a
a
priest?
priest?
Oh yeah,
And you have a fucking Range
What money they
Rover?
make, bro?
he's funneling more money than the other
Yeah.
ones.
I guess so.
There's a new
mean,
age of priests
Look,
too.
fever, chills,
You
short.
need 4x4.
trouble
Fatigue,
breathing.
look, fatigue.
Where's the-
muscle or body aches?
That's you.
Male baldness may increase.
Oh no! It means you're more. That's an at-risk group. Bald people. Stay your ass inside,
Shows
Gary.
bald men are more likely to die after they get the corona than hairier counterparts. Maybe because bald men are usually older men.
Probably.
No,
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
a
that's pretty
young
simple.
bald
It's because
guy.
it's saying
Oh,
about
yeah.
the testosterone levels.
Are too
mean,
high.
Well, that
Recco, for God's sakes, dude.
you're
Jesus
losing your hair
Christ.
because
Male
you
sex.
have less testosterone, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you lose it because you have
Or
more.
too much.
Yeah, that's what it. Supposedly, it's an overload of testosterone,
Yeah.
so you start losing your.
Oh,
Well, then I ain't
shit.
got no testosterone.
You're all
left on my hair.
estrogen. You're all estrogen.
You're lucky.
That's my cheat sheet.
I thought it was a twitch at first. I was like, what was that?
Them all those. What do they call them? Burpees.
No, you moved your arm like that, and I was like, or your chest, and I was like, did I just get hit? Not know it. Fuck. Doctor,
dude,
not
that's
carrying me.
bullshit.
The Cabrini sign, named after Frank Cabrini, a bald doctor.
So it doesn't make you
It takes
bald.
to die.
It doesn't make you bald. It's just if you're.
I heard it makes you a little BB, bro.
Hey, it's gonna be feel so good when they're like, all right, I guess we're done, right? Like hiding away.
It's not gonna happen,
no, it's gonna be years.
That ain't gonna happen. Trump is gonna have to win about 20
20
more times
Three
for
more
that
days.
to happen.
3 more days.
If we can get Trump to stay in office for like 10 more years, we might have a chance.
Biden came out of hiding. Biden talked recently. He did an interview.
oh, I
Yeah.
saw that.
Yeah, it was awkward as shit.
Yeah, dude.
About the
that
cognitive
guy is
thing?
like
Yeah.
definitely.
What? Wait,
Not
do you do a
there.
drug test for cocaine? It was like, what?
Come on, man.
He asked him to do a cognitive test. He's like, do a drug test for cocaine? And you know what? I'm not gonna say that.
It's out in your system in 3 days, so you really can't detect that. That's what I heard.
He's like, what is?
Next question.
Yeah, he sounded kind of crazy.
His phrasing was way off.
Yeah, dude.
Like, holy.
Dude, you should be able to have 2 people on this side and 2 people on this side that we can choose from. Not
They had
just
a bunch.
this donkey or that donkey. That's all it is. You're like, if you hate,
I write it myself every election.
and you but what's scary about that, like in Kanye in certain states is going to be an option and all this shit.
Yeah, I hope so.
They said that. But you know what? If you write in for fucking crazy ass Kanye and it takes away
It's like
a vote against that fucking psychopath fucking Trump,
it's like
I would hate for him to win again and think, me playing around.
So I gotta vote for how you vote. No,
I gotta vote for fucking.
It's something like 19 states are going to be doing mail-in ballots.
Not if Trump has his way. That dumb fuck. He.
Whoa, dude, this podcast is strictly for that.
Oh, yeah. Nah, I'm just saying he's already kind of laid down the conspiracy theory that they're going to be doing all this. Arizona, for instance, is going to be doing all this mail-in voter fraud and all this shit.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a fiasco. Come November, watch the fiasco.
There was one county.
He's not going to walk away gracefully.
He's so good.
If he loses, which
I can't
hope,
wait for the debate.
I hope he loses, but
September.
This maniac is not going to walk away gracefully if he loses, dude. He is not. He's going to claim
be
every kind of fucking
Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who wins, Trump or Biden. They're both going to contest it because 19 states are mail-in.
What if they find a picture of him and Epstein?
They're probably.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
But you know what? People act like he's not even in those pictures. When they start saying, fucking Obama, and he's a pedophile, and everyone else is a pedophile, I'm like, Trump is in all those same pictures too. Like, y'all don't notice him, and they just don't see him. They just act like he's not in those pictures, bro. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know.
I got a lot of people I know, a lot of close people, and they keep sending me videos of Trump and all this stuff and the Dems, this and all that. I'm like, I don't care.
A buddy of mine sent me something like that, and I said, I don't care. That's what I told him. I go, bro, I don't care.
It upset me. I'm just
it
like,
was all about Obama, and I go, bro,
sending me trash.
I know. I go, Obama's not the president. Clinton's not the president. Fucking Nixon's not the president. Reagan's not the president.
Nixon went to.
but I'm just saying, no. But you're sending me all these people that aren't even in the White.
Are you downloading it?
I give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Pedophile billionaire. Okay, it scared the shit out of me because all I saw was pedophile.
I mean, I wish him well.
Burn in hell, you
that's what I mean.
motherfucker.
I mean, burn in hell.
Burn in hell, dude.
But he seemed like he's a
that
cool
dude
dude.
didn't get hurt enough, bro.
Oh, did you hear the one
should've beat the
that they
shit
have
out
a
of him.
video of Stephen Hawking? Just look it up.
A
Look up.
video of him
Yeah,
on the plane?
Stephen Hawking, Epstein. Look at that
It's
one.
just him get off the plane so I can beep, beep, beep.
Have you seen that girl that does Trump? That Sarah Cooper?
I don't know who
Yes,
Epstein.
I love her, dude.
Those things are funny, dude.
That's
She's
him and the island.
amazing, bro.
Look,
Is he in the island?
Epstein's files
They
as
threw him in a
court
pool
asked.
by accident.
I know. That's
What
how he got like that. He was getting better.
How are you clicking
Look at
on
that
it?
one. That one right there.
Use
in
the
middle.
mouse.
He's in this one too, but you can't see him. 'cause he's
You like keep down on this. Stephen Hawking named in Epstein's files as court asked for
Jinkies,
photos,
mate. That's the president of the United
videos
States right
with
there.
I mean,
Virginia.
I wish, bless their souls. I wish them all well.
As you can see, Your Honor, my client didn't even move him, so he had no choice into doing what they told him to
As you
do.
see,
That's
my
a great
client is
cover-up.
He didn't even get an erection.
walking through the party and they just call an image of him.
Renowned physicist Hawking
So
is
you think
listed in
Melania
the
was
document.
drunk?
Scroll down. Scroll down.
Oh, I
As
got
per
it.
request for, I can't pronounce her name, to provide photos and videos of her certain number
Thomas
of
J.
listed
Henry.
individuals.
The Q3.
The request
She's
states all photographs, or video containing any image of you and the following individuals to the extent you such photographers and videos and aside, not a paper copy.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
I guess they say there's a video
Yeah,
in
the
the.
Ghislaine.
It says Ghislaine Maxwell. Aside from Hawking,
Ghislaine.
other individuals listed in the request are Ghislaine Maxwell,
Prince Andrew, bro.
Alan
Jeez.
Dershowitz,
Jeez,
Jeffrey Epstein, Prince Andrew, Ron Eppinger, Bill
Oh,
Clinton,
you know Clinton.
Eppinger.
and
Did you see
Al
that?
Gore.
Did you see the picture of Clinton?
Al
in the
Gore doesn't
dress?
go on planes. He believes in.
Clinton.
Hey, That looks like a ladies' man.
The trip was reportedly part of science.
mate.
See, but that's what they would do because Bill Gates has pictures of them, and apparently he did big science grants. So
Yeah.
of course they're gonna meet up. But I mean, if you're gonna tell me they have a sex tape with him and
if
they're gonna
cock
be
gets
on a
sucked here or
plane,
there during this grant, like so what?
but I mean, isn't it okay? It's
You
the
know,
same.
like,
Okay,
goddamn, dude.
it's like okay, you know, in high school you have the cool kids, you have the jocks, you have the guy who ends up being president.
and the
everything.
ones who got
It's just
molested
like
on
it's just
Epstein's
like
Island.
Where's this
no,
going?
I'm saying it.
Are you trying to justify this?
Not at all.
This is a group you didn't hang out with?
Not at all. Now you grow up, right? And the ones who were picked on, the smart kids, the scientists, are now the rich billionaires, right? So now they're being accepted by the cool kids. And so Epstein and them, they made it seem like they were the cool kids, and then they lure them in, and then children, pedophilia, everything.
I'm just waiting to see what she comes out. I wonder if they're just squeezing right now, just milking her for names and shit
That's what
right
they're
now.
doing.
You think they're getting
And then the
all
very
that?
first, debate,
Okay.
Trump's gonna be like, so, and there's gonna be Q signs behind him, and he's gonna be like, so and so's a pedophile, and he's gonna play videos. The whole debate.
Trump's going to
Are
be
you
in
one
the
of those
fucking
guys that thinks
videos
that's
too.
gonna happen?
That's what if he's laying back and that's his whole Trump card? Like, hey, it was all right. I got a.
Card?
Trump
Damn.
card.
He's not that smart.
He doesn't have to be.
Everybody
He's
keeps
around,
okay.
but
This is
yeah,
what
he's an
we
idiot.
got to stop saying that Trump's not that smart
He's a
Because
genius.
people around him.
because
No, he's smart, but not that smart.
no,
He's a
but
stable
see,
genius.
that's what everybody keep.
It's
Okay,
not that obvious.
he's very obvious. But what if like and the people?
Wise man plays a fool.
There you go. Everybody, he can't win. He wins, right? Oh, he's gonna be kicked
Actually,
out. They're gonna
they
put
have
him
a
in.
really good chance
They're gonna
of
be.
winning this
They're gonna
year, too.
put him in. No, but I'm
Better
saying
chance
for
of me.
for
As soon as you're talking
2016.
about Rosie O'Donnell, I was like, I'm voting for that guy.
But I'm saying that's what everybody keeps saying.
That's somebody
Yeah,
somewhere.
like it is.
The whole grab him in the pussy angle had me, dude. I was just like,
Damn.
damn.
But even now, people are like, "There's no way he wins." I'm like, "Stop saying that,"
Yeah.
because
I
then
know. I watched
Well,
that
I
whole
mean,
first
yeah, well, they
fiasco.
have, there's almost like no choice. They're putting a corpse to run against them.
I know.
They're
Vampire.
saying that they're putting his low numbers out to drive people not to vote. To be like, oh yeah, well, then he's low numbers. I'm not gonna show up to vote and shit like that.
for
I
who?
would,
For him or against him?
Because
he can work against-
to vote against him.
You know what the talk on the dark web is?
What?
That he's gonna choose a
Cartel
female.
beheadings?
He's getting a female
Biden?
black
Yeah, it's-
running mate. I know. Okay,
running
let me
mate.
finish, fucker. That ain't the whole conspiracy. That he's getting a female black, maybe lesbian, whatever running mate, and that within months of, because notice how he's hardly been out there, within months of him winning, if you know, suppose he's gonna win, they're
gonna
gonna
bow.
find out that he has Alzheimer's. And he's not going to be capable of running the country, and she's going to take over.
Are we filming this?
put Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. That's his.
it.
That's his
Hey,
running
you heard it
mate.
here
Here first on
Owens is gonna
Raul's
be vice
podcast,
president.
dude.
No, Kamala Harris.
Raul, remember that,
Kamala
dude.
Harris.
This
Yeah, that's
episode.
what's so shitty about it. It's like they're trying to force feed somebody
Else.
somebody else.
The
yeah.
lesser of two evils.
Look,
Ooh, she's Democrat.
yeah, Biden says Harris is very much in contention to be his running mate. She was it Chicago?
Yep.
Or I forgot who she was the attorney general for, or attorney
55,
general,
5'2".
district attorney.
She's born in 64, yeah.
64.
Yeah, that's going to be his running mate.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Who's
who's gonna be
running,
the
mate?
president.
That's why I was
So-
when I saw you, I was just like, I already know where you're going with this.
His vice president now is going to be out with him?
His vice president's going to be Kamala Harris, and then the very
But
first
they're
year,
gonna
What's his
Find
name,
out-
though? I forgot his name, the vice president.
Biden.
Pence.
Pence.
Oh, Pence.
I was about to say Price. I was
No,
No.
Trump.
But
Pence.
Vincent Price.
They're gonna find out that she used to do porn
No.
on Vine.
and TikTok.
Yeah, so she'll be our new president. Why didn't they put? Oh yeah, she was running, and they still went with Biden.
Bro, it's just a sad state today. Sad state of affairs out there. Who here is employed?
I am. I'm self-employed.
I'm
I'm
employed.
self-employed.
Self.
Yeah.
Everyone's self.
I'm a contractor.
Hey, we might get that
I'm a con man.
that EIDL loan, whatever the grant that they give you $1,000 in that new bill that they're trying to pass right now in the Senate. That we would get the full 10,000, so we'd be backtracked $9,000 each.
Really, we are?
That'd be nice. I never got the 1,000 to begin with. Oh
Didn't-
wait, I did.
Yes, you did.
They
That was
busted a dude recently who bought a
Oh, they're-
Lamborghini with his.
they're rallying.
money.
They're rallying up people right now
Yeah.
who lied on the grant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They just
Yeah.
busted some dude.
But yet, I've been buying food stamps for
I
50
know.
on 100.
Those you could do. Because you're smart.
So
Oh,
Kamala
that's
Harris
some
is going
nice
to be our
money.
new
That's it.
our new
right
president.
There you go. Get
You
used
think
to it.
What religion is
Black
Kamala Harris?
female
You know what?
president Kamala Harris.
She is. Whoever's president
I
next
would like that.
next term, marijuana will be legal federally,
You think so?
and gambling will be
doubt
legal
it.
because that's going to be the only thing that's
Gambling
going to
is legal.
federally.
Well, wasn't
like,
Biden against
across-
marijuana
at first?
at first? He
Biden-
changed his
Oh
stance?
no, he's still
I think
against
he
it.
is. Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
Biden was pro
but I think
recliner.
that's the only way to get us out of debt or get us out of the situation we're in.
But he
Who's
needs
us,
to
dude?
do
I'm
that.
fine, bro.
Not you,
I'm floating,
the
bro.
United States.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And if you do sketches, I think a best way to do sketches, the easiest way.
Because I didn't know any better.
You used to do AIDS mushrooms?
Eighths.
Eat
Oh.
an eighth, a whole eighth. So I just buy an eighth and just eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
Did you freak out?
God, you didn't have any friends? Fuck, dude.
I had friends enough to bother me when I was on mushrooms. I remember one time it was a snowstorm. I bought. It was a snowstorm coming, and I bought an eighth. And like, I didn't think I would see anybody because I just, it was gonna be a big fucking snowstorm. And my buddy was over earlier. I didn't tell him I had mushrooms. I was like, all right, man, I'll see you later. Good luck. He's going to hang out with some chick. And then I'm like an hour into tripping balls, and then he just came right into my room. I'm like, oh my god. He turned the corner and he just saw my eyes like this. He's like, you're fucking tripping, aren't you? Like, yeah. Didn't expect to see
Better get out of the house.
So where on the doll did he?
No.
He's just trying to tell a wholesome story about drugs. And you guys
No,
are
I
turning
know.
it in.
man,
You know what? This always
Some
goes
white
like.
kid in New Jersey just trying to do nice, just experimentation, bro. Trying to grow my hair out, man.
Far out, dude.
Yeah.
We should do shrooms. We should do a podcast on shrooms.
There's no way.
Come on.
I would never want to
way.
trip with either of you with the
Micro-
demons in
No,
your
do a
heads.
microdose, dude.
I don't want to become even more intimate with you guys. Right?
The bison back's a little too much.
Bison back bitches. Tripping mushrooms with some bison back bitches. Beastly ass bison back bitch. That
You ever do
is
anything like
that
You
is
ever- You
cruel.
ever doing psychedelics?
Yeah, I when I was a kid, I experimented a little bit. Yeah.
Like with what? Like you do acid and shit like that?
Yeah, I tripped balls in acid, bro.
It doesn't even sound with the you sound like you're selling acid. When you sound and look like you sell acid in a fraternity. You know, with the bandana on.
I'm in my 8th senior year, bro.
You look like you're stepping in for John Belushi.
Yeah, we did little squares. We did the sugar cubes. You know what I'm saying, with a couple drops on it, homie. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I saw cartoons and shit. You know what I'm saying.
I've never done that shit, so I don't know.
It's pretty hardcore parkour. What else? Just a
I
bunch
don't know
of.
what that means, but
We did some mushrooms. You know what I'm saying. Laughed for like 6 hours. We were in a car almost the whole time. We were just listening to music and vibing out, and then I was like, it got real quiet, and the first person to talk, I guess, was it. It's like you play a little game in your head that you don't know people, and so my buddy was like, "Peep," and then we laughed for about 5 hours straight, dude. We cried a little bit, but right now, being who I am and what I'm about today, I just think it's for the fucking birds, bro.
There's nothing to
Yeah.
be gained from it. You feel
Nothing to be gained from it. I mean, what am I going to go down a deeper hole for? You know what I mean?
right?
Who gives a fuck, dude?
So you're actually afraid that it might change the way you think, and you're like, no, I'm good.
Self-discovery is overrated.
I mean, maybe if you're mentally ill, yeah. you
Yeah, I guess
probably wanna
so.
keep
Let's
that-
just get this over with. You know what I mean?
You want to keep that demon bottled up.
No, man. I'm telling you, dude. Who wants to learn more about this thing? What is that gonna help out? Nothing.
Whether you know it's a simulation or not, it doesn't matter.
This is about happiness.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is about happiness.
Yeah. It's what you strive for every fucking day.
Every minute, every second.
At least not. That's how bad.
No,
you just strive to not be miserable. At least.
Yeah.
We strive for happiness because we can go to get fast food whenever we want. I mean, we would really be striving for survival. Maybe that's what it is. It's all about survival of the species.
I wouldn't mind going back to that shit. I wouldn't mind going back
I
to.
would definitely fucking mind going back.
I
to
would
that.
not mind it. Having to deal with the middleman is fucking bullshit, bro. I'd rather listen. I'm gonna learn how to grow my own shit. I'm gonna learn how to make my own shit.
But what
learn how
about the
to kill
murder?
my own
What
shit.
about the murder and mayhem?
What murder, man? Everybody's trying to make. They have to cook for themselves. If somebody tries to rob, that's why I would have 15 fucking kids. That's why they had a fucking army back in the day.
So you
Everybody
can
had a rifle
Grab your 5 eldest and go fuck shit up.
and go fuck some shit up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mel Gibson did that back in the Civil War.
Oh yeah, he did.
He was-
Revolutionary War.
He was one of the good ones.
I mean, how do you feel, Pat? Do you like? I mean, fuck, man. We're paying taxes till we die.
That's the
I'm not fucking around, bro.
Are you thinking it's right? No, there's no point in self-discovery.
I don't think you can ever like fully understand yourself. I mean, if you didn't have any mystery about yourself, you're probably kind of boring. You know what I mean? If you had yourself completely figured out. But to get back to like discover, I don't think it's always about self-discovery as much as about like just breaking up the patterns of your thoughts. You know what I mean? Like, you get into grooves of thoughts, and that's why like doing drugs like ayahuasca or mushrooms or acid, or even just eating THC breaks up your thought patterns, and you start thinking about things differently. I think that's a good thing because you get into a groove of thought.
Yeah, because after I did mushrooms, like 2 months later, I just had this like I wanted to do stand-up so bad.
I'm ready for communist China to take over. We wear the
Jeez.
same clothes every day. We fucking eat the same shit
That's
every day.
horrible.
Let's just get this over.
We
with.
just put tomato sauce in our rice, but
Yeah.
Cool.
You know,
No.
that's it. That's
Tomato
all.
sauce in your rice?
Yes, sir.
to make that red rice, that red
Spanish rice?
To
red
make-
Spanish
Okay.
rice,
I thought,
yeah.
like, when you said-
Arroz.
for some reason, I was thinking like ketchup. I was like, you put ketchup in your rice?
No,
It's fucking tomato sauce, dude. It's a how you say it?
It's not all.
Tomato.
Como se dice?
Como se dice?
Computer.
What?
You ever notice how like someone who doesn't speak English like over pronunciates, or
Enunciates.
enunciates,
Yeah.
pronunciates beastly back.
Pronunciates? He said pronunciates.
You know what I'm saying? Pronunciates and propagates words.
You felt it as soon as it left your lip. You're like, pronunciates? Where the fuck did I come up with that shit?
Pronounces.
I'm educated and shit.
Como se dice este? Washington Bridge. Like they don't know how to like tone it the fuck down.
Stupid ass.
You know who are the worst though? Men from like different countries and shit, because they are the cutest motherfuckers that you'll ever meet. Oh no, he just hugs
You
me.
like
And
men that are cute?
no, it's just like they get away. Like they get a pass with like social
Norms.
Yeah, social norms and shit. Where you can't go up to a woman, squeeze her breast, and hug her. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, he's from Jordan. That's what they do over there. Like, no, he just fucking rubbed his dick on your pelvis. You fucking bitch. And I've been for 2 years just because I can speak fucking English.
Can't even finish that thought.
Women let their guard down if the guy's like from, or maybe
France.
not. I don't know. Yeah.
I think you're just watching too many pornos. I think that's what
No,
that
that's not
is.
true. I've seen it in like real life. You know.
I don't think you have. I think you just saw pornos. You're like, that's what
No.
happens. See,
Who the fuck watches pornos like that, dude?
You.
It's like
Weird
30
porno,
seconds,
like, I wanna
45
watch
seconds.
A porno where a guy's a foreigner in a weird land, and he's just like, "Hey, I'm just gonna grab your tits."
Well-
and the girl's like, "Okay."
Grab
Yeah.
your
Now we're
tits.
fucking.
exactly. That does sound like a porn. That's how a porn starts. Just, I didn't know.
I've never seen a porn with a story.
Well,
Because there's
You're
no
not looking for the
dialogue.
right
It's
kind.
just straight one girl smiles, and then a guy walks into it with his dick, and then she starts going down.
You're lying.
There's no more stories, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Every time you,
You make an effort to look for them?
What, stories?
Yeah.
No.
Pat, every time
Very
this,
transactional like that?
Every porn,
Very transactional.
Even the porns where like it's just like a girl waiting to get fucked is basically a story,
Yep.
and the story is this girl just wants to fuck.
yep,
It's never like you're watching the paperwork. You know, like, oh, here's my AIDS test. Here's how much I'm getting paid. It's never a business transaction. It's always like, oh yeah, I just really like to fuck. That's the story. That's the fantasy. You know what I mean?
people like a setting. They have to be put there. So that's
Some
why
people do.
I'm gonna go ahead and say most people do.
I need
Just
about
because-
this much of the
The
screen.
brain is the biggest sex organ you got.
Boom.
So it's always about the fantasy.
Dude, you sound like my 8th grade science teacher, bro. Actually,
Yeah.
kids,
One
the
of the
brain
smartest
is the
guys you
biggest
know.
sex organ. You have some chart. You see right here? That's the cerebellum, where the dreams in the.
Well, what do you think? I mean, your dick doesn't tell your brain to get hard, right? Your brain tells your dick to get hard.
But my dick does tell my brain to think about sex all the time.
I don't
No,
think
it's-
your brain tells
no,
your
it's
dick.
not.
to-
No, it's in there. Your brain is the one telling your dick to stand up.
Yeah.
No, actually, I think it's your dick telling your brain to be like, "Yo, someone just touched us." Bro.
Yep. Yeah.
Yo, someone just put their mouth on my face, bro. And your brain's like, "What are you gonna do about it, bitch?" And your dick's like, "I'll show you what I'm gonna do about it." Look away.
This will not stand.
This aggression will not stand.
See, so
man.
is your brain reactive or is it like proactive? You know what I mean?
My brain in particularly, as opposed to
No,
everyone
no,
else's,
just like
or-
because there's nerves, nerve endings. So when they get stimulated, your brain's like, and then
So yeah, but there's different, like, you could rub your dick, you can just get your dick grazed by by an object, doesn't mean you can get turned on by it, right? As opposed to like a hot chick touches your
depends,
dick, then you get turned on.
It depends on how the object feels.
All right.
It depends on who the object is.
I'm not talking about. I'm not
and how much
generalizing
money
women.
he makes. Yeah. but your brain reacts to reality, right? It's not the other way around.
Yeah, but your perception is reality.
Boom.
All right. So if I go to a truck stop and I stick my dick inside of a fucking glory hole
Yeah.
and it's fucking limp, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden I feel some fucking lips,
Ugh.
Yeah.
and it could be a bison back bitch.
Yeah.
Is my dick gonna be like, yo, some shit just slobbered, let's do this, and your brain's like,
I
protect
think
yourself.
your dick's gonna be like a mouth to mouth.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
What?
If you're putting your dick in a glory hole, I mean, you're basically just throwing it out there in the
Yeah.
wind.
And that's part of the excitement that you would get off on is just like, I don't know what's on the opposite end, but me not knowing, I can now sleep at night. But
Yeah.
I'm going to imagine it's something that I like. Nobody's been like, oh, it's probably a fucking disgusting person on the other. Probably an animal or a sheep with his butt all spread out.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, got a little too. But I'm saying that's not what you're thinking unless that's what you're into.
You got like plausible deniability because you can use your brain to fantasize whatever you want on the other side of that hole.
Yeah.
So that you can get
I've
in a
made-
comfortable circle as your
I've
brain.
made believe that my hand was a pussy.
Yeah.
I tricked my brain. I was like, hey, this is a pussy. My brain's like, you sure? I'm like, yep.
Do you make fifis when you, or no?
I've never made a fifi before.
Never made a
Do you know
fifi?
what a fifi is?
No.
It's a
No.
prison term. Josh has been locked up. So what you do is you get a sock. You get a sock and you pour some mayonnaise or something in there. And you fuck the sock and it makes up.
No, there is a
You
there,
close your eyes.
Right?
there was
No, it is it. And it catches your cum in there too, right?
well,
Explain yourself.
okay, yeah, I didn't know it's called a fifi. And
Curtis told me what a fifi was. He used to make them and shit.
Edward told me what a fifi was. He goes, "Oh yeah, a fifi." I was like, "Oh," because I was telling him about a comic that I was opening for, and we went to
Yeah.
Walgreens, and he bought like a cup, a glove, KY, like a bunch of different things,
Ah.
and he made and rubber bands and stuff, and he made his own. I was like, "What is all this stuff for?" And he was just like, "Oh, you've ever seen the what's it called? That stupid
Someone shared that
that
with
fuck
you?
flashlight thing? What's that?
he
Flashlight?"
told you-
Flashlight.
Wait, he told you all the things he bought, and then you asked him why he bought them?
No, I went and helped him purchase the items. He was just like, "Go get this," and I went and got cups. And then after I was like, "What are all these things for?"
Who the fuck was this?
I'll tell you later.
me
It
right now, tell me
no,
right
who are all these things for? And he's just like, "Oh, it's to make." I'm like, "Oh," he was just like, "Yeah, my brother showed us all how to make them," and so yeah. And the next,
That can't be
how
healthy,
uncomfortable
dude.
Did that make you feel to know that this guy is buying something to sexually gratify himself, and he's having you help him buy like the material?
because of the person who he was, did not freak me out at all. I was just like, "Yeah, that's something you would do, 100%." Yeah.
You've already
Oh,
been
man.
exposed to this
disgusting.
dark side.
So did he make you hold the cup, or is like
Well, I had to make it for him in the
between your legs?
yeah. I had to put it between my legs so I and then, but it wasn't me. It was the
You
cup.
bent over and you put the cup facing back. And you slapped your bicep. Yeah. And you're like, because I know who it is, I trust him.
Yeah, that's who he is.
That's fucking gross. I would have shamed the fuck out of that guy, bro. Like, yo, you fuck a cup, bro, on the road? Get the fuck out of here.
He's faithful. That's why he's faithful, and he didn't
You
want to.
don't need to even do that, though.
That's what he wanted to do. I'm not
That's
here to
fucking
judge.
weird,
He's
dude.
faithful. He only goes with the red plastic cups.
It was red. It was red. It was okay. But
Did he ask you specifically to get red?
this is the thing. I was thinking.
I haven't fucked red yet.
No,
So
after
I
he
fucked blue, I fucked yellow, I fucked
after he told me it's the Dixie cups, right? The red type, those cups. And
solo cups.
yeah, and I'm like, in my head, I'm just like, but you don't get but 4 inches of depth. What are you gonna do?
You always take it there, dude.
Dude, you're measuring like.
Yes.
You're trying to figure out how much cup you need, or like,
Yeah.
how much cup he needs.
I'm like, I think I need a thermos. I'm gonna have to go with it.
I gotta cut a 3 liter in half, if you know what I mean.
Yo, get some big gulps, yo. 7-Eleven.
Big goes, bro.
Big gulps, and then be like, man, this is too loose. Like, I don't like this shit. Loose ass.
Hey, babe, when you come home, get like 2 big gulps. She's like, why? I'm like, I don't know. I'm going on the road. Oh, so you don't cheat? Yeah. The cups. The cups keep me faithful, babe. You know, I'll be there for 5 days. I need like 3 cups, 4
I'm gonna
cups.
call you. Don't worry.
You give me some right now, I won't even use a cup tomorrow because I'll just be thinking about you and shit. So I need about 4 cups for this weekend. Okay, I'll pack your cups.
Do you recycle the cups after? I wonder. Just break them apart and be like, I'm gonna throw these in the recycling bin.
No, dude, you gotta throw them away.
Do you talk shit to the cup? You're like,
You rip the cup in half.
I can't wait to fuck you later. We'll fuck that big mouth of yours, fucking cup.
Oh man.
The depravity of people. Who the fuck fucks a cup, bro? I could live my whole life. Look, never. You know, I
He's
look
trying
around.
he's trying to redeem himself from the last word.
But I
You
think
know what's
we just
crazy?
take it in the middle of the street. I don't know.
I just remember this. They're probably going to legal. I don't know if they're probably, but the idea of legalizing marijuana now is more likely because of the fucking lack of money people are producing from not working. That they're like, yeah, if we can tax it, fuck it, let's start legalizing marijuana in New York.
Dude, fucking Colorado. It's like apparently they went through like a giant boom, economic boom because of it. And that's
It's
all
so
I heard
weird.
from people that I've never met. But
Yeah.
maybe they should.
I don't know, man. Keep it cool, you know?
Like illegal?
Yeah. Always have to know a guy. You know what I mean?
So
It does
wait,
make it more regulated.
I don't know. I mean, like people still think cigarettes are cool, and that's just been legal forever.
Nobody thinks cigarettes are cool, dude. You're like a fucking monster if you smoke a cigarette. As well in
Younger people.
Yeah.
Oh, younger people, all right, yeah.
Yeah, but you don't even
But it's still
smoke,
like the
dude.
cool thing to see in a movie, or the guy, like the badass, like the badass always smokes something. Either a
Sure,
cigar
but
or
it's
a
like
cigarette.
it's like the whole Hollywood thing. Like they're all like anti-gun, fucking all this shit. But
Yeah.
every great actor has always done a soldier role.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Johnny Depp did one.
Did he?
Platoon.
Yeah. In
Or-
Platoon?
Yeah, he's in Platoon.
Johnny Depp is in
Johnny Depp
is
was
in
in
Platoon?
Platoon,
Fuck,
yeah.
I gotta watch that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every great actor has always done a military role. And they've always done that. You got to have that blockbuster where you just fucking shoot up everybody.
Yeah.
But then after they're done like doing these gory scenes, they're like, yeah, but also we need to not have guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're on a poster like holding the belt like fucking Rambo and shit.
Yeah. They all have. Apparently, they're all getting guns in California now, though.
Are you pro gun or are you
Huh.
Or are you
I
pro
don't-
life?
I mean, I like guns. I like guns. I think they're fucking. At the same time, I think they're dangerous as fuck.
Well,
I don't
yeah.
want to see everyone
They're tools of
have a-
destruction, of course. Yeah.
get their hands on one. You know.
Yeah.
Can't be fucking around
yeah,
with
I
that
like
shit,
'em.
man. You gotta respect it.
Respect it, man. Teach other people to
Yeah.
respect it by waving it around in their face.
Yeah, half clocked.
I'm ready to pull it out, bro. I swear to God. Any red light that a motherfucker, if it's yellow, go. Go. It's still yellow. You're in the, stop slamming on your fucking brakes and trying to kill me.
Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I'll show you the other one, but my phone's about to die, and I
Is
can't.
he a friend of yours?
Yeah, he's a Facebook friend.
Can we use
and
that?
I enjoy him.
Can we bring him?
I don't know. You got.
I wish we could bring it on here.
Can we
Yeah, I don't know.
start every show with that?
Anyway, no, that should be it.
You don't know his name?
We should be good.
I know everything about
Hey,
him. I think
swimming
he's a good
party
guy.
at my
Good night,
house
everybody.
this weekend. Speedo required. I've seen this. Is he from Austin?
This shit is gonna be here for like 10 years, and we might as well get used to
I think
not being in sets.
the Spanish flu was 2 years, so I think it's gonna be like 2 years.
No, dude, you're stupid.
Yeah, 2 years on and off.
It's not gonna be 2 years, folks. This is gonna be over by November 3rd, whether you want it or not. Damn it. No, but what I also want to do is like little. Damn it. Well, I guess these could be in between. That was another segment, folks. Here's another one. Hey, folks. Don't forget to. Hey, folks. Don't forget that we're brought to you by condoms. Hey, folks. Don't forget that we're brought to you by workout equipment that ladies use, and I watch them. Hey, folks, don't forget to like and subscribe, because if you don't, I'll fuck you. Hey, folks, don't forget to like and subscribe, because remember, I need it. I need it bad. Hey, folks, don't forget to like and subscribe, because you know I want you, and I want you bad right now on the floor. Hey, folks, don't forget to like and subscribe, because I really need the money, dude. I'm living with my mother. Okay, you guys want to hear it? You guys want to hear it? I'm living with my fucking mother. I can't stand her. She always cooks for me. Hey, folks. That was just another segment. And I hope you enjoyed it. Here's another one.
Gross, don't you do that. I'm like, I didn't know what I was doing was wrong. I just know if I sit on that thing.
And then you just hobbled away. He looked at it, make me feel good. That's fucking gross.
Yeah, it is. And I shared that with all of you.
I love grandmas.
My grandma defended me. She was just like, don't get mad. He's only 6. He doesn't know any better.
Too late. The scar's already there.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
definitely.
your kink, bro.
And-
That's your kink. You gotta get that back in
And I
your
kept,
life, bro.
no, I still have that massager. I brought it to my house and make love to it every night. But I get on top now, so it's different.
I own it.
It's been a while. Massager puts his hands on it.
I'm a man now.
What are you doing in there, Josh? Nothing, me and the massager.
My back hurts.
My back hurts.
That's exactly what I would say. My back hurts. I got sciatica. I need it.
I never fucked anything
Well, I didn't fuck it. I just,
or molested anything.
never molested a massager.
Like an object.
I never-
No, I've never looked at something. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck that.
Oh man, I used to there was a massager that I'd use at home.
Yeah.
But on my neck and stuff, right? Like just sore muscles. And I remember my dad kept taking it away from me and be like, "Don't use this." And I'd go and I'd find it, and where would I go find it? In the closet.
So you say you learned this from your dad?
No, I'm saying, no. I'm not using it on me, on myself. I'm using it for my back. This one, I'm older. I'm like 15, 16 years old.
I know you used it for your back.
Yeah, 15. Oh, shut up.
That fucking bison bitch back.
Bison back, bitch.
And then my dad kept taking it away from me. It wasn't until I was older I was like, shit, I was getting it from the closet. It was a massager about that big, just a single massager. I was like,
It had a kickstart on it.
I was just like, what was I taking from the closet?
Had a pull start. Don't use it on any more diesel.
You get so mad. I'm like, what's wrong? I'm just massaging my neck.
Yeah, no. Nah. I just, I grew up right.
Fuck you.
I'm telling you, I never looked at anything and was like,
Oh, piece of shit.
just you guys are fucking weird, bro.
Hey, it just happened. It was just right there, and I was like, ooh.
Were your hips moving like a dog? Like, and then you
I grabbed it like this with my wrists.
and so okay, roll. You're like, get off the couch. They kicked you off. You're like, trying to grab them and shit.
Throw some water on you.
Oh,
God
God bless you.
Do you
All
keep
right.
the couch after that, or do you gotta burn it?
What?
The couch,
it-
you keep it or you burn it?
Was it Scotch Gordon?
Well, I mean, I didn't fucking pound it out.
Okay.
It was just like you stick it in there and you go like, this
got in
doesn't
there.
feel as good as I thought it would, and then that's it.
So let me ask you something. Do you remember the first time you came?
Yes.
Oh, wait, are we? I don't want to share my orgasm story with you. My very first climax. What are you talking about? Do you remember
Hold
when
on,
you came?
let's do this real quick.
That's basically.
Pat was on board. He was like, yeah.
I know. That's
Dude,
what
it's
basically.
traumatic.
He's
I
like,
thought I
I
broke my dick.
can't
I really
wait
did.
to
I was
tell
like,
you
"There was
about
something wrong with me.
Whoa, you broke your you.
Oh, you thought you broke your dick?
I thought I had broke my penis. I was like, I wasn't expecting the orgasm, and it just happened.
Fuck.
And I was like, there's something wrong. You know what I mean? Like, and this never happened before.
I'm bleeding
know what
white
it was.
blood.
Oh.
So did it feel good or it scared
Yeah,
you?
it felt good, but I was like, this was unexpected. It was unexpected. It was a totally unexpected journey. You know what I mean? I didn't know I was gonna fly at the end of the rainbow.
I knew I was working towards something. I just didn't know what I was working towards. And when it finally came out, I was like, whoa! It was like a fucking, I can do that? What the fuck? My body makes all this crazy. No one's ever
And the
told me.
crazy thing was, like, the next day I started growing hair. Like, it was like puberty hit, like the next day.
Oh, because you became a man finally.
Yeah,
Do you think that's what sparked it off?
I think so.
That first nut.
Yep.
Hi,
Like, I tricked dude, I was like 11 years old. I might have tricked my body into like premature. I was in the 3rd grade the first time I nutted.
Jesus.
I want to talk about this anymore.
Stress free in the 3rd grade.
Wow, that's
Stress free, bro. Coming to school. And they're like long division. You're like, I don't give a fuck
No,
about long
it wasn't the
division.
3rd grade. That's a little too. It was the 5th grade. It was the 5th grade.
yeah, I
That's
was
great, yeah.
fuck, dude.
I was about to say, I think you need to talk to a therapist.
Yeah. And then I forced puberty upon myself.
So you were smoking cigarettes in the 3rd grade. That was going on.
So you're not gonna come down to Texas, dude?
I can come down.
No, to
last
live
week of
forever?
August.
Just move here.
What's
There's
up?
nothing going on in New York, man. Just come move here. Rogan's gonna be here.
Oh yeah,
got a
Rogan's gonna
job
build.
here.
Rogan's.
I got an easy job here.
Yeah, you can get an
Everyone's
easy,
unemployed
easy
and I
job
still have a
anywhere.
job.
You can get an easy job anywhere, dude. It's about living your life, quality of
Technically,
life.
you could probably do that job from over here. I mean,
Yeah.
No, but now I got to go in the office every 2 weeks.
oh.
At your age, you can't be. Those New York winters are brutal on people who are high risk. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Texas, the worst thing you gotta worry about is your AC breaking. Even that, we got friends. You just move around or go to the grocery store.
Yeah. Check out the frozen fruit section, right?
Yeah, just walk around.
In your robe.
It's beautiful, man. I'm telling you, it's beautiful out here. The coast is right there. It's not all fucking polluted. It's
Like a
nice.
womb.
Like a womb. Can't even have a little baby.
All right, hey, dude, we gotta end this because I gotta pee.
Oh, shit.
Really
Okay.
bad. How much we done? Like an hour?
A little
At
over.
least.
A little over an hour.
Yeah.
All right. This was fun.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Good. Because we can't have knuckleheads like you fucking
Yeah, it might
thinking
calm
they
me.
can just walk into somebody's lawn without getting their head fucking blown off.
Might calm you down, gorgeous.
Yeah, I can see myself talking a lot
Look, you
less in
can't
Texas.
work with snakes if you're afraid of snakes, bro. That's what I'm saying. You can't work at this reptile zoo if you're afraid of
Yeah.
snakes.
Yeah.
Man, I'm fucking drunk.
Hey, folks. Don't forget to keep watching. Hey, folks. It's great to be here. Hey, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the show. Don't forget, you can always advertise here. What I should have done when I said that is just taken my pants down and showed my asshole. Hey, everybody, you can always advertise here. Just being a complete whore. You can advertise right in here because I have no fucking shame whatsoever. Oh, it's coming together. I can see it already. Hey, folks. Hey, that was it. Hey, guys, that was the end of the show. I can't believe it already went by. 2 hours, 3 hours, 1 hour, 2.5 hours. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. So I gotta do a cut.
You gotta keep all those in there. You gotta keep them all in.
All right. Well, I guess we
Man, that really brought it back, dude.
right? I feel better now.
I think it's
Yeah.
salvageable.
Dude.
Huh?
After we did those 3 hours, I think we can cut it down to 35, dude.
At least
Seconds.
at least
At least 35.
30,
bro.
at least 35.
This is the hottest fucking podcast we've ever done. I love it.
You know, I like your determination to keep sifting for gold, man. That's fucking dope.
Dude, I I like to drive forward.
Hey guys, that's it. That's the end of the podcast. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I can put these out as often as I can, and I'm gonna keep trying to getting better at this. And I hope it was entertaining. And thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it. Take it easy, guys. I think we got it in one shot.